Mic check. Check, check, 1, 2. Hello, hello. What's going on, beautiful, beautiful people? I hope you guys are vibing out with the PIAGGIO P180 Avanti by FlightFX. I want to say thank you guys for coming around and doing the walk around with me today. Brand new aircraft. This is a first look at the PIAGGIO P180 Avanti. And hold on, let me get the music turned down here. I'm vibing. We gotta bring it down. We gotta bring it down. We're gonna take a look at the interior here in just a second. But did you see the details on the outside? Oh my god! Like the gear, bro. You know, one thing we didn't look at was the nose gear. Let's take a look at the nose gear, which I assume is gonna be just as good quality as the main gear. Solid. Look at that. You can even read the degrees there. Nice, nice quality, man. You know, I've been a big fan of FlightFX. I might be a little biased in today's stream. I'm gonna be honest as well, but I'm a little biased because I have really enjoyed the previous aircraft from FlightFX. So I'll be holding them to the same standard that they set on their previous aircraft. So hopefully it's delivered here with the PIAGGIO. This aircraft is coming out in just a couple days on February the 6th. On the Microsoft Marketplace. So if you're looking to get it, it will be there in the Marketplace on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and later to release on Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 for a free upgrade for the first 6 months of availability. So there you go. There's that. So yeah, we already kind of looked at the outside here on the intro. Let's go take a look at the interior. I'm gonna go ahead and just jump. We're in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, by the way, so I gotta jump to the interior. And we'll take a look at the cockpit here in just a bit. But first, I want to show you guys the cabin. We're basically going to get the aircraft ready for our passengers today. As you can see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's a toilet back here. We'll start from the back. So we got room for 8 in the back here. So, you know, let's just start there with who's sitting in this chair? Who wants to sit here? Yeah, this is a legit seat. This is a legit seat. Window shades open and closed. I'm actually going to turn the music off completely. I'm going to bump up the sim sounds because your boy Boris is on the soundtrack, on the sound pack for this aircraft. And you know when Boris is making the sounds for an aircraft, it's going to be good. So let's go ahead and get those music turned down and we'll get these sim sounds bumped up, which I think they're already maxed out. Yep, they're good there. Welcome aboard, guys. Hope you guys are having a great, amazing week so far. I want to say a big shout out to FlightFX for allowing me to check this aircraft out and showcase it here for the first time. First look, world premiere. So we got the seat that pops open right there for those who need to use a lav or just need somewhere to sit. You also have the little trash bin that opens and closes. And I just realized the music is still running a little bit in the background, so turn it off completely. There we go. And then, you know, of course, need some toilet paper, right? There you go. And then above that, gotta stay clean. You got some sanitizing wipes in that above there. Make sure that's cleared. We're basically gonna be the flight attendant today. We wanna make sure everything is prepared for the aircraft. I'll tell you what though, if you like business jets, like if that's your style of flying in Microsoft Flight Sim or whatever, this is definitely gonna be a plane you're gonna really enjoy. And honestly, there's a light right there, vanity light. There's a light above us. There, and then we have the indirect light, which is actually the light behind us, and you can't see it. Matter of fact, you know what I'll do? Just for the cabin walkthrough, the cabin looks great. Let's take a look at it in the sun. It looks really good. Very good quality. But I want to show you guys how it looks at night, because I think it looks really good in the dark. So I'm gonna lower the lighting here. We'll bring it back to early morning, just like that, so we can see and enjoy the lighting. So there it is. There's the indirect light behind us. And then if I click on this button right here, we'll get the vanity lighting. Sweet. We'll leave it on for now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll leave it on. And then if I open up here, we have our little baggage compartment. We have all of our baggage, our suits for our very important customers today. Close that. And then down here, I think this opens up as well. We got a few more tissues, some, I think those are towels, and some sanitizers, things like that. Looks good. All right, let's see. Let's continue forward. Let's get the lights on in here. It's really dark. And we'll go up to the front near the door, and that's where we're gonna turn our lights on here. I think it's the entry lighting for the stairs. And then we have cabin lighting, which I'm not sure if that's gonna work because, oh, it is cool because the battery is not on just yet. There's the cabin lighting. That's on the top. And then I'm actually gonna call up the GPU here. Here it is. So we're just on GPU power, that's it. Alright, and we'll come back to that here in a second after I show you this off. And so we could also control the cabin lights from up front if you need to. But let's go down here. I'm going to show you something else. We'll turn off that cabin lighting and go over here next to the seat on the left and hit the floor lighting. Check that out. Just stop moving the screen for a second so you can see. That looks nice. Right, Dean? Connor, welcome to the stream, man. That looks nice. That is nice. So, I kind of prefer this, but for the video's sake, I'm going to turn some more lights on so we can see a bit. We'll leave those on. Turn some more lights on so we can see what else is happening. So the cabin light, just like that. And then we'll walk back here. So, we started in the back. We'll go to this first seat. You can obviously, you know, open and close the tables. That's been done before, right? That's nothing special per se, but it's always nice, especially in like these corporate jets, to have like, I don't know, if for some reason when you have a cabin like this, like I feel like you just gotta animate it. Like it kind of sucks when you have a cabin, you can't do nothing with it. So window shades open and close with sounds. You also have the little TV screen that pops open, which is nice. Now at the moment, at this current version, which is an early version, it does not have anything on the screen, but I believe later, like at a later update, you may get some stuff on that screen. So let's go ahead and close that for takeoff. You could also, we'll hide that again, move the seats like that. And all the seats move, like every seat can move. So I'm not gonna move them all, but you guys get the point. You get the point. So put that back in place. And the other table opens as well. Is the echo? Uh-oh. Chat, you guys getting an echo? Let me know. Can I show you the external lighting? Yeah, I got you. Alright, so only one person's getting an echo. Maybe you're watching the stream twice. Maybe check that out. Alright, so that's good. We have these. So we'll start from the bottom. Now we're here. I will click on this one. You got some soda cans down here. So whatever you need. Got some Cokes, got some Sprites. Above that, we have some chips and crackers, it looks like. Some smoked bacon something. A ramboshi. Is that Italian? I don't know. This is 2020, Steven. This is 2020. And then we have wine. For my wine connoisseurs. People who just want a drink. An alcoholic beverage. There you go. You're set. And then behind that, every single drawer has something in it. I think those are massive water bottles, I believe. And above that, we have some snacks, cookie, candy bars. Above that, we have some more. Looks like some other foreign cookie. Or pastry. Got some plates. We'll need that for later. We got a special dinner we're going to have later that need a plate. That opens. I think that's some cards. You can play spades. That open too? Oh, it does. There's your silverware. Man, they got everything in here. Jeez. And you got your cups and your sugar. And up here, what do we have? The coffee maker. There you go. There you go. How do I close it? How do I close you? There you go. Oh yeah, so I did that on accident, but yeah, the headrests also come up for you taller fellers. There you go. Nice. Did we open all the doors? I think that was all the doors, right? Did I miss one? Did I do that one? I did that one. Did I do this one? Yeah, that was the cups. Okay, so all those open. That's pretty cool. Oh, I think this one down here also opens. Got some blankets and stuff for those red-eye flights. And you got some more blankets and a shake weight or a flashlight. Whatever. And up here we probably have the same thing. Yep, plus some tissues. And then we have another storage area. Lots of storage in this plane. The flight attendants are going to be taking care of us today for sure. We got all the snacks. I'm definitely asking the flight attendant today for some snacks. Then we have our FS Elite magazine. Shout out to FS Elite. If you get bored and you need to read something, there you go. You'll probably read about the PIAGGIO in that magazine. So that's basically everything in the cabin. None of these overhead lights like move or anything like that, or are clickable. All the window shades do work. And yeah, I don't think I missed anything. Lotion and tissues, yes sir. Oh boy. Alright, so let's go back to the front. And now this is where the money's made right here. Somebody did request to see the exterior lights. Let's try that real quick. Might want to see the externals. So we'll try it popping on the position lights, anti-collision lights. Let's turn them all on. And we'll take a look, see what it looks like. There's also landing lights back here. What does that sound? Oh, are the lights like, do they move? Let's go see. Air Joe, yes, it will be coming to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 later, but not right now. Right now it's only 2020. But as soon as they're able to, this aircraft will come to 2024. If you buy it for 2020, you will get a free upgrade to 2024 within the first 6 months. So there is a nav light, the strobe light. Get a close look at it. What's up? Gotta find the retracting. I need to find that retracting landing light. Where is that? There's the beacon. I don't have any red light coming from the beacon though. Like it's just. It'd be nice if you could actually see this light light up. If that's the beacon, I don't know. Alright, here's the GPU by the way. You can hear it. It actually connects to the GPU slot. Alright, there in the back. At the front. Alright, let's go to the front. Where? Oh, is it? Oh! Man, that's bright. Okay, well, it's right there. If I go in front of it, we'll all be just blinded. But, so that retracts. That's kind of cool. Can I do taxi light? Would that be, like, less bright? I wonder if we could catch the animation. Yeah, it's still really bright. Let's try with cache animation as it closes. There it is. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and let's fly this baby. Let's fly this baby. So, I'm going to go ahead and just hop back into the cockpit. Right now we're on the external power. We're on GPU power, so don't worry too much about us burning out our battery, but you can burn out your battery. So if you load up to the aircraft and we'll get some of this stuff off. We'll leave that on. If you load up to the aircraft and just kind of like learning, or you step away, make sure you either hook up the GPU or just turn off the battery, because you will burn it out. They do simulate that, and trust me, I say that because I know. I've tested it and proved that that's true. We'll go on our EFB. We'll start here. It's a very simple EFB. You don't really need to do too much here, but it does show you kind of like your airspeed. It shows you the current weather where you're at. So currently we're at West Palm Beach, Kilo Papa Bravo India. It's 81 degrees. You can see that. It's obvious. You have a navigaph right here. You can put in. Let me see if this works. Kilo Papa Bravo India. Enter. There we go. Yeah. So this is where we're at. We'll go to charts. Let's go to taxi, and we'll click on airport info if it lets me. Oh, I gotta click here. There we go. There it is. All right, so that's where we're at. We're on the south side of the field right now. We're probably gonna use 10 left for departure, but we'll debrief all that a little bit later. Getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go back. First, actually, just switch back to daytime or live time. There we go. And we'll go back to the main page, and we'll go to the map. So the map is just a basic map. It kind of just shows you where you are. So as I said, West Palm Beach, that's in Florida. Oops, don't use the scroll wheel. Click here, you can see where we're at exactly. And today's flight, at least our first flight, we're planning to fly down to the Bahamas. We got some very important people who want to go on vacation. So I'm gonna head out there. Over to settings, we have code and dark. So if you want to instantly go code and dark, you can do that. If you want to go ready to taxi, you can do that. Ready for takeoff, you can do that. You got your chocks. Instrument covers will turn that off. Engine covers will turn that off for departure, and then we can close and open our main door from here, or you can go back and close it yourself. I would say we're basically done with boarding, right? So we'll go ahead and close the luggage door. That's fine. There's also the cabin config. So this is interesting. So this aircraft comes with 8 liveries. I believe it's 8 liveries with 2 different cabin styles. The style you're looking at right now is the wood grain style. So you see all of the like the structure here on the right, that's wood grain. The tables are all wood grain. But there's another cabin config that comes with it. This is all included. It's basically another livery that comes with like a darker one. I think it's like a gray. So it depends on what you're interested in. I like this one better. But you can click here on executive. When you click on that, you'll see a laptop appear. We'll go back and look at it in a second. And then you have clutter, which is basically like everything else. So we got some magazines, we got some pillows now. And then we have our laptop, which you can't do anything on it, I don't think. No, you can't. Oops, I just put it away. My bad. There you go. Is it study level? Well, the answer to that question is it is not study level because the toilet doesn't flush. No, I don't know. Probably not. I mean, it's pretty darn high. It's high fidelity for sure. I would not call it study level, but it doesn't need to be either. All right, so that's the EFB. So you also have different food services you can get, like boxed lunch, pizza, a plated dinner, which I talked about earlier about we needing plates. Oh, this is why. Okay, where's that? There it is. So there's your food. So we'll come back to that in cruise. We don't have a long flight, but we'll definitely come back to that in cruise. Got some nice food service on board. The luggage type stuff is basically back in the luggage store. So I open that back up and I change it to snowboard. I can go back to the outside view and walk my way back here. And you'll see this is very similar to how they did the Vision Jet. So you can change and decide what you want back there. So that's all that does. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use regular luggage. Since we're going to the Bahamas, you're not gonna go snowboarding in the Bahamas. Like, come on. All right, luggage door closed. And so that's what that is. Over here, you have active noise reduction. So take a listen. So that's just basically turning on the noise reduction on your headphones. And then you have automatic steering mode. We'll talk about that later, but basically most people are going to use it in automatic, but this plane does have like different steering modes for taxi and takeoff. We'll see more about that later. And then you have engine damage simulation. So what this is pretty obvious. It's the engine health, but if you over torque the engine or don't treat the engine well, you will damage your engine and eventually have an engine failure. And so because I like to live on the dangerous side, we're gonna leave this off or on so we can damage our engine. So I have to pay at least enough attention not to kill us today. All right, you trust me? Chat, you trust me? Let me know. Thumbs up in the chat if you trust. Thumbs up in the chat if you trust me. And then down here we have a little note tab just kind of reminding us, hey, make sure you change your steering mode when taxi and takeoff. So again, we'll talk more about that later. You also want to taxi and ground idle and make sure your hydraulics are on. So it's just a few little notes from the developer to kind of remind you. So yeah, this is the cabin. It looks a lot like the Citation CJ4 or some of the different citations. It has the Proline 21 systems. Got your FMS here. If you are used to flying the CJ4, it will be pretty easy for you to get the hang of this one. So you have your 2 throttle levers, you have a couple prop levers, and yeah, it looks like a business jet, except it's a turboprop. But it can fly as high as business jets. It's crazy. Anyways, let's get started. Let's get flying so you guys can check it out, because there's a lot that I honestly, personally really enjoy about this plane. So to get started, I'm gonna hide the yoke, and I'm gonna go to our battery, and it's already on. We get our avionics on. Again, we've been sitting here on the external power this whole time. And then we'll just make sure we got our fuel. So our fuel is, the fuel is not in the EFB, so we have to set our fuel manually using the Microsoft menu, which is not that big of a deal. We need 1,602 pounds. That's what SimBrief says. Just gonna slide this until we get about that. That's good right there. All right, so that's good to go. We're fueled up. As far as payload, I think we're good there. Is that aligning right now? What is that doing? Okay, it is. There it is. All right, it's done. but it's checks. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and program the FMC first, and then we'll get the engine started. So get the business out the way first, you feel me? All right, so first, again, just like the CJ4, we're going to position initialization. We'll click on our GNSS, flight plan, and then for our flight today is Kilo to Papa Bravo India, and we are going to Mike Yankee November. There we go. That's good. Let's go to departure arrival. We do have a departure out of Palm Beach today, which is the Mixie Alpha 3 Palby. Runway 10 left, I believe is what we're getting. Yep. And we'll go execute on that. Nice. And then we'll go over to departure index. And just since I'm here, I'll go ahead and put our arrival in. We don't have an actual arrival, like a star. We just have the ILS for runway 14 into Nassau, Bahamas via Mellon. And yes, VNAV does work in this plane. We're going to test it out today. Well, I'll prove whether it does or it doesn't, because I haven't tried it yet. So let's go to next, and after Halby, we do have a waypoint. Let's go to flight plan first, and then next. There we go. And then next after Halby, we need Hotel Alpha November Kilo X-ray. There you go. You can also enter data using keyboard. That's a good question. I don't know. You should. This basically works just like the default Proline 21. So I don't know if you can use a keyboard or not. I have not tried that. Zulu Quebec Alpha is our next and last waypoint that we need to input, and that is good. We'll hit execute, and that's a wrap. Let's go to the legs page, and we'll tie it up. So next, good. We have a discontinuity. We don't want that discontinuity. We'll go ahead and hit clear. All right, she's gone, and execute. Done. All right, so now we can go back to our flight plan page, go to performance initialization, and here we can put in our passenger weights. So we have room for 8 people. So how about we go full capacity? I need the next 8 names in chat to say what up, and you guys get a free ride on our PIAGGIO today. I'm gonna write your names down too, and say each of you guys can bring like 30 pounds of stuff. Let's see who we get. Let's see who we get in chat. Oh yeah, we got Ken LeMay. I'm writing your name down. I'm writing it down. Ken LeMay. First come, first serve. We got Data. I'll tell you, you guys gonna get a special. This is a special flight right here. You don't want to miss out on this one. You got Legendary, Aviator. Yes, sir. Welcome aboard, my friend. We got Lucas. Welcome aboard. All right, that's 4. I got 4 more. Who's we got? Hold on. Legendary. Lucas, Jano. What's up, Jano? We got what's his name? Hey Fred is riding with us today. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got room for 2 more. We got Aviate. And who's on the toilet? Kenneth. Kenneth is on the toilet in our 8th seat. And you know what? I'll be nice, and we'll let one of you guys ride in the co-pilot seat, because this is actually a single pilot aircraft. It's rated for a single pilot. And who's after Kenneth? We got Janik. All right, so Janik is riding shotgun with us. All right, I got your names here in the phone on the manifest. We're good to go, chat. We are good to go. All right, so all right, where was I? We're finishing up our FMS. As far as cargo, we'll take like 220. 220. And then cruise altitude today is only 27,000. Again, this is a short flight, but you can get up to 41,000. That is the service ceiling for this plane. You rarely will need to go that high. The plane is really not that efficient at that altitude. But if you needed to, or just wanted to, for the fun of it, you could definitely go up that high. But you can't get up to the mid-30s, high 30s. But I think, from what I hear, optimum is like 27-ish thousand feet. All right, so hit execute on that. That's good. Go to takeoff page. All right, was that all of it? Yeah, that was all. Runway 10 left for departure. Dry. Winds right now in West Palm Beach are, let's find out. Matter of fact, let's get the ATIS. Let's grab the ATIS. We'll do this the right way. Let's grab the ATIS. Oh, there you are. 12375.
International Airport. Information India.
Can y'all hear that?
1853 Zulu. Wind 115 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
You were at a Jano? I didn't see you. I went down the list.
Temperature.
Don't get mad at me.
Dew point.
It's probably YouTube. Blame YouTube.
3015.
Did I miss Jano?
Density
I
altitude
had Fred at the Jano.
feet. Arriving
Janik is the last one on board.
10 left,
I like how he put his weight in
10
there
right.
too. Nice.
Palm Beach International
Nice.
Airport. Information India.
Alright, Information India.
1853 Zulu. Wind 115 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 2500 feet. Temperature 27. Dew point 21. Altimeter 3015. Density altitude 1200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 10 left, 14, 10 right.
What did she say? What did she say the temperature
Palm
was?
Beach International Airport.
27?
Information India. 1853 Zulu. Wind 115 at 8.
Alright, sweet.
Visibility
Execute.
10. Sky
Alright,
conditions.
let's hop off that frequency
Scattered at
and we'll get clearance
2500
here at Waste Palm Beach at 120.825. We are using AIATC today, courtesy of Say Intentions. So shout outs to them. Let's go ahead and matter of fact, I'm gonna let the AI get it. I'm gonna let them get it. What's her name? Let's see. Hey, can you get our IFR clearance to Nassau? What do they say?
I'll handle the IFR clearance for Nassau.
Alright, sweet. So we can handle the plane, they'll handle the clearance. Cool. Alright, where was I? I think we got everything done in there. Let's go to the next page. I'm gonna turn. Oh, we have flaps mid,
Palm
anti-ice
Beach
will be
approach,
off.
November 116 Bravo.
And we'll
We'd like to collect our IFR clearance. We have information Gulf.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Alright, so she just asked
November
for a takeoff
116
clearance.
Bravo, Palm Beach approach. You still have an open flight plan. Please be sure to close that one first via the new flight button.
Alright, let's handle that. Had an open IFR flight plan already. Yes, the sun viruses do work. Yes, they do. There you go. Matter of fact, while we're waiting for that new IFR flight plan to come through, I can show you this really cool thing. So this little visor comes up as well. That one. And you can hide it again. And also, what I forgot to show you, which I think is really cool, gonna change the time of day again, is this little, like, I don't know what you call this light, but it's like a little light right here. Alright, hold on. There we go. That thing. That is so cool. And you can actually move around your mouse. Look at that. That's sick. So I'll put that back. Come on, go back. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Go ahead and request IFR clearance again.
Requesting IFR clearance now.
Alice says we need Blimpy or whoever that guy is on Canada's stream. I think this person's
Palm
name
Beach
is
approach,
Jennifer.
November
or something?
116 Bravo. Requesting our IFR clearance. We have information Gulf.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Alright, cool. Map light, that's what it's called. Map light. It's called a map light. Alright, so I think we finished with our FMC. Sorry guys. I think we're all good there. I'm just gonna go through here and just double check. So we have perf.
Piaggio 16 Bravo, cleared to
Yeah.
Nassau via the Mix A3 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 27010 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.35 squawk 5425.
12725, I think it said. 2735. Alright, got it. Alright, we're good there. We'll be going up to 4,000 initially. Oops, sorry. Is she gonna call back or no? Uh-oh, what did I do? Uh-oh, did I find a bug? I think I did. The altitude knob. Can't move it again. Something killed it. Yeah, I think something killed the altitude knob. I can't click on it at all. Just scroll it. FlightFX, I got a bug. I got a bug. No, it worked earlier. I think I pressed something else because I literally pressed everything in the cabin that's possible to press, and I probably broke it. I'm gonna restart it. I know it works, and it's really quick to do it. So I'm just gonna restart the flight, guys. I know I have the newest package. It's all good. Hey, this is early access. This happens. Now, if this was the release, I would give you guys a hard time. Okay, so let's make it quick now. Now that we know what we're doing, guys, you already showed off the fancy stuff. We're gonna get right to business this time. Y'all cool with that, chat? All right, let's get it. All right, so external doors are already shut. Parking brake should already be set. And good, we'll hide that yoke just for right now. Our throttles are in the correct position. We'll go straight down to the battery. Battery on. Avionics on. And I will go ahead and get the GPU connected just so that we don't have to worry about draining the battery. I think I just did that. All right, and then we'll go down and mess it up again. Be nice and quick with it this time. Position initialization, we'll click on this. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's make sure that this button works. Uh-oh. No, it doesn't. Huh. Huh. You know what I think it is? I think I know what the problem is. I think I know what the problem is, chat. It might be attached to the livery. Because, I was flying different livery earlier. And it was working. And we need that knob. That's a very important knob. That's a very important knob. So everything else is working. Except that one. Alright, let's switch it up. It's all good, chat. It's all good. Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. I'll go back. And I'm going to grab the blue livery. I think the one I was flying last time that worked. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll show you the other cabin option. Which is, we're looking at the wood one this time. This time we'll go and hop and look at the gray option. Because that's the one I was using when it did work. So let's take a look at that. But anyways, chat, what do you think so far? What do you think so far, chat? Let me know. Give me your honest, harsh opinions. Because honestly, when I first heard that FlightFX was working on his PIAGGIO, I was kind of like not that excited. Because FlightFX, in my opinion, are currently working on some other stuff that's a lot more exciting to me. I'm just being honest. Like, the stuff they got coming up after the PIAGGIO is like, I gotta have that in my flight sim, you know? PIAGGIO was not on my list. But then, what happens very often is I give it a try, and I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. It's actually pretty cool. And honestly, like, the reason why it wasn't on my radar is mainly because of the really weird, like, Italian fish looking thing, right? That's the main thing that turns me off from this aircraft. But then when you get to the interior and you fly, you're like, okay, this is a pretty sick plane. And I love business jets, and it gives you that business jet feel. So anyways, this, which I wasn't planning to show you, but since we're out here, these are all the different variations that you can get, different liveries and different interiors. So the one we were just looking at was the wood interior. And the one we're gonna try now is the gray interior, the Forza Azzurri. I don't know, chef hands, or Italian chef hands. So anyways, we'll click on that one. That one I know worked when I last loaded it. And if it doesn't, then uh-oh. Let's see. Yep, that's good. Aircraft selection, close. Want to spawn right back on the runway. Gate 3 Delta, set as departure, and fly. Let's see. Let's see. Will it be compatible with 2024? In the future, it will be. Right now, it is not. When it releases on the 6th, which is just a couple days from now, it will release only for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. But again, if you do buy it on 2020, you will get a free upgrade to 2024 when that comes out for the first 6 months. All right. Yes, it is in real life the fastest turboprop out there, which I didn't know. I learned that just like yesterday when I was researching this aircraft. What up, Owls? Welcome to the stream, man. I believe Owls is supposed to be streaming this as well. Is that later today or later this week? I'm not sure when exactly he's streaming, but he will be checking out the Piaggio as well. So definitely support his stream and his channel over there as well. Have they made turboprops flyable, or is beta thrust still on non-existent? After Simulate 15, it still did not work in the King Air or TPM. There's a little beta. I mean, it's not like beta like you know it, I don't think, but there's some. All right, let's see. Please work, please work. It works. Yeah, I think it's tied to delivery, because right now our altitude knob is working. Again, a very important piece of our flight today. We need that button to work. All right, so external power is connected. And let's go ahead and get back to it, guys. Back to our flight. Sorry for the delay. All right, battery on. Avionics on. Beautiful. All right, we should be a pro at this. We've done this 3 times. Take 3. All right, let's go down to the FMS. Position initialization. Click on that. Click again on GNS for our current position. That is now up to date. Flight plan. We are at Kilo Papa Bravo India. I should know this by heart now. Sorry, not Kilo. We're going to the Bahamas today. Mike, where you at, Mike? Mike, Yankee, November. That is Bahama. That is Nassau, Bahamas. And that's good to go. We'll go to departure arrival. We'll grab the Mix A3 via Halby, runway 10 left. That is in there. Execute. Back to departure arrival index. Arrival again. Sorry, I'm going so fast. This is the 3rd time. ILS 14 via Melon. There we go. That's good. Execute that. Give me the flight plan. Alright, so we have 2 waypoints to input. That's it. We have the first one at our discontinuity. It's going to be Hotel Alpha November. What is it again? Flight plan. Where you at? Hanks. Yeah. November Kilo X-ray. In there. Beautiful. Nice. Next, we got Zulu, Quebec, and Alpha. Beautiful. Got it. And that's it. Execute that. Go over to our performance initialization page, and so we're gonna load up our 8 passengers, and I think it's 220 pounds of payload that the guys are carrying out with us. I have your names here, and then we're cruising at 27,000 feet today. But again, you can get up to 41 if you need to, but this flight is way too short to make that happen. All right, that's good. Next up, takeoff. And I gotta put our winds again. Let me find the winds again. Actually, let's get the ATIS again. Let's get the ATIS again. I'm gonna do a new flight. We'll start all over from the scratch. Fresh start. Yes, the price of this is going to be $24.99. $24.99 US dollars, whatever that converts to in your local currency. All right. Flight attendants, help me out. All right, go ahead and pick up the IFR clearance for us to Nassau for the 3rd time. All right, wait.
We've already got the IFR clearance to Nassau. Cleared via the Mix A3 departure. Climb and maintain 4,000.
Sweet.
Expect FL 270 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 127.35. Squawk 5425.
Copy that. Thank you. All right, 55. That's our transponder.
You're welcome.
5425. Scroll this back. 54 and 25. Yeah, of course, William. Thanks for coming out, man. Thanks for coming out. All right, that's good. That's set. All right, where was I? Got our IFR already. I believe we needed weather. That's what I wanted. Weather. 1,
5
2,
at
3.
8. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. Scattered at 2500 feet.
115 at 8.
Temperature 27. Dew point 21. Altimeter 3015. Density altitude 1200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 10 left, 14, 10 right. Palm
All right,
Beach
that's good.
International Airport. Information India. 1853 Zulu.
That is,
Wind
I believe, all we
115 at
need.
8. Visibility 10.
So you can send the V speeds
Sky
and stuff
conditions.
over to your
Scattered at 2500 feet.
main screen.
Temperature 27. Dew point 21. Altimeter 3015.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good on
Density
that.
altitude 120.
We're good on that. Over to ground, 121.9er. And flight plan is done. Legs, check for discontinuities. Yep, we have one at ZQA before our arrival is clear that. Alright, execute. Alright, done. Next, perf. Again, VNAV does work, but we'll make sure that that's true. I haven't tried it, like I said earlier, but I think it's good. Alright, we're good to go now. We're good to go now. Alright, let's get the engine started up. And to do that, it is actually very easy. So we'll start on the right engine. Actually, hold on, did we close the doors? We did. Alright, there is the great interior, by the way. It's a little bit different. A little bit different. Alright, doors are shut and confirmed. We're good to go there. Let's go ahead and get the right shutoff valve to open. The right main fuel pump to main. Oh, we got one more thing. We forgot the anti-collision lights to brown. Position lights on. That's the seatbelts on. Alright, that's good. And then we'll go start. And we'll take a listen. Once we get above 13%, which is basically instantly we can come out of idle into, or cut off to ground idle. ITT's rising. Prop RPM's rising. Alright, let's get prepared for our left engine. First, now that that engine is stabilized up, we'll go down and... let me see. We'll go ahead and disconnect GPU, actually. So, Control-Alt-E. Alright, GPU is now disconnected. Right generator is going to come on. Like so. And our hydraulic pump is going to come on. We have pressure. And the light will go out as well. We'll now put our right... prop lever into flight idle. And we'll do the cross feed start for the left engine. So same thing. Left shutoff valve open, main pump open, and it start. There it is. And we have a good start on both engines. We're going to bring both engines back to ground idle. There we go. And we'll get the left gen on. Sweet. Alright, transponder is already set 5425. FMS is already set up. Let's get our autopilot set up again. Expecting 4,000. For our initial climb out. That's good. We can actually go down here on this screen here and we'll click on ref. It'll give us our reference speeds. And we can zoom this screen out too if we need to by going down here and zooming it out. Got our flight plan. Alright, sweet. Alright, I'm gonna run through the before taxi stuff, but I'm gonna ask our flight attendant, sorry, our co-pilot to do the departure briefing. Alright, I'm ready for the departure briefing. Alright, headphones on.
We're clear to Nassau via the Mix A3 departure. Initial climb to 4,000 feet, expect FL 270 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 127.35, squawk 5,425.
Right, landing altitude.
Runway 10 left is assigned for takeoff.
Palm Beach clearance, good evening, here's the Silver 3.
That's our landing altitude set right there. That will set our barometric pressure, which is over here. 3015 is what that is. So 3015. That was not the takeoff briefing. That was our clearance. 3015, that is set. So the nose steer. So if I open up this, so this aircraft in real life, you have to actually press this mode steer right here. Right here on the screen, it's flashing steer taxi. Now for steer taxi, basically it's just like nose wheel steering, right? That means you can actually turn the nose wheel to its full extent, right? So you click on here to activate that. Now if you do steer takeoff, which right now it's not going to stay in because I have it on auto, I turn off the auto steering mode, it should allow me to choose whichever I want. I go to steer takeoff, which it shows right there. And so what that means is that during takeoff, it's going to limit the amount of, turn that the nose does. So that way it's easier to stay on the center line at high speed. So super important to have that, but if you don't want to mess with that, you can turn on automatic steering, and that just makes life a lot easier. So that's what that is. That's the next step on my personal checklist. So that's all good. We'll also go down here and get our pitot and static heats turned on. Windshield heat. Oops, what happened there? There we go. Windshield heat to low. Don't need high right now. And we'll get our oil cooler intake left and right. That's gonna be on. And after that, we are ready for taxi. Taxi lights on. Our flaps are set to mid, which is basically the halfway point. And turn some recognition lights on. And we are ready for taxi. Oh, what's this? Oh, we need, so that's the other thing. Arm your auto feather. That needs to be on anytime you're taxiing, taking off or landing. And you turn it off before 150 knots. So that's what that is. Let's get our taxi clearance and we will get out of here with ground. Where's ground at? Ground is on 121.9er. Palm Beach ground. Piaggio 16 Bravo is ready to taxi with Gulf.
November 116 Bravo. Palm Beach ground, taxi to runway 10 left via Romeo 4, Romeo 1, cross runway 10 right, then Lima 2, Lima, contact tower on 119.1 when ready for departure.
Alright, over to runway 10 left via Romeo 4, Romeo 1, cross runway 10 right, then Lima 2, Lima, contact tower on 119.1 when ready for departure. Piaggio 16 Bravo. Alright, we got our clearance, let's go. Let's see if she can do that again. Hey, can we do our takeoff briefing? That's what I need, the takeoff briefing. Alright, brakes release, that's behind the yoke.
Sure, we're clear to Nassau via the
No,
Mix A3
that's
departure.
not what I wanted.
Initial climb to 4,000, expect flight level 270
That's
10
not what
minutes
I
after
wanted.
departure. Departure frequency is 127.35, squawk 5,425. Runway
not what I
10
wanted.
left is assigned for takeoff.
Oh. Is it? Yeah. I don't think she understands the assignment. She does not understand. Alright, we're gonna taxi out to runway 10 left, or right, sorry. We are using Say Intentions AI-ATC for those who just joined. And this is the Piaggio P180 Avanti. Coming out in just a couple days on the 6th for $24.99 by FlightFX, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. And later on, it'll come to 2024. So today's flight, we are at West Palm Beach. We depart runway 10 right. Left? Yeah, 10 left. I think this is where they want us to turn right here. We'll cross the runway. Oh yes, I need to use beta. So we're on ground idle for taxi, but you also, because even on ground idle, this thing moves pretty quick on the ground. You can throw it into beta or reverse, and it'll slow you down. That's a typical thing you do when taxiing with turboprop aircraft. That's why, like, this plane reminds me, like, it reminds me of like a mix between like flying a King Air and a Citation CJ4. That's what it feels like when I fly this. And I love both of those planes. I really do. So I just kind of come in and out of beta. I don't have like a an axis where I can like kind of work within beta. So I just basically go max. It's either max or nothing. It's max or nothing for me. Do I have a setup cam? I don't today. I didn't have time to get it set up. Sorry about that.
United 792, ready for
There she is. Yeah, she taxis. Like, we're doing, what's our ground speed right now? We're doing 21 with no power on idle. On ground idle. This thing moves, man. Alright, so a few things to know before we take off. We're getting pretty close to the runway. We'll do our flight control check. It's actually important. Make sure that's working. Yep, that's working. We're on taxi steer right now, on auto, I believe. Actually, matter of fact, I think it just switched to takeoff.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, contact tower on 119.1. Have a good afternoon.
Over to tower, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Good afternoon. And we also need to turn our bleed air on here in a bit. All aboard! But we'll rotate around 110 knots. The auto feather, which I'm probably not going to do because I can't reach it.
For that clearance.
Is usually above 150 knots. You want to turn off the auto feather. But because it's in a very inconvenient place for me to reach during a very important part of flight, I'm just going to leave it on so I can conveniently turn it off. You also have flaps that'll go up as well, about 170 knots or so. And then we'll climb out at about 165. All right, let's go to the tower. There we go. And I think, are we ready? No, we're not. All right, let's get ready. So let's go down here. That's a few things we gotta do. That's it. That's a few things. We'll switch our anti-collision lights to air. And I am actually planning on making a tutorial video, a quick start guide for this to go, so just the bare minimum stuff. So anti-collision lights are on, seatbelt signs are already on, our bleed air, which is right here, go on left and right, so that's good. We'll go ahead and move our condition levers to max, and because I love sounds, I'm gonna actually turn off the noise cancellation for takeoff so we can hear all of the Boris magic. I won't be able to talk much, it's really loud, so I'm gonna be quiet. Take off. Alright, and now we'll do condition levers max.
121.9er, November 217 Alpha Tango.
Alright, good.
Comanche 51 Papa Negative.
And we're ready to go.
Your position and intentions for Palm Beach.
Palm Beach Tower, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo is ready for departure, 10 left. Oh, what the, what did I press? What did I press? What did I press? Blue, what did you do? We lost everything. We lost everything. It just went to like code. I must have pressed EFB on accident. That has to be what it was. There's no other way. I must have pressed the EFB on accident. Oh my god. Are you serious? Please tell me my flight plan is still in there. I can't believe I did that. Alright, what? Everything is off. Like literally everything is code dark. Alright, quick, let's go. Recognition light. Let's turn everything on.
Yankee, welcome to Palm
Hit all the
Beach.
switches.
Contact ground on 121.9er.
Avionics are on. Yep, wow, everything is on.
Ground on 121.9er, Cessna 7 Juliet Yankee.
Can I
Silver
even start?
360, contact departure.
Going to departure, Silver 360.
How did I press? I looked at my other screen, and I must have hit the button on accident. Are we starting? Yep, at least you know how to start it. At least you guys know how to start it now, right? I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, we get to appreciate the startup sounds again. Which I do think it's really well done. Budget flight sim comes out on the 6th. That is 2 days from now. Alright, gonna start on 2. Let's go. High idle. Oh, up. There we go. Up and start. Thank you for 14% NG. We just killed it. Alright, let's try it again. I think we gotta hold it, don't we? Alright, there we go. Ain't got no gas in it. Uh-oh. Alright, good start. I guess we didn't get a hot start, that's good. Okay, Jen's on.
King Air 14 Tango, contact departure.
Departure, King Air 26 Alpha Tango, good day.
Jen's on. What else? What else? What else? Am I forgetting? Hydraulics. Need that. Very important. Alright, firewall's on. Main pumps are on. Engines are on. Hydraulic pump is on. The this guy needs to come on. These guys. Windshield heat. Heatostatic. Heatostatic. There we go. Oil cooler. Be there. Nice. EPU train. What does that mean? What is an EPU? I think we're good though. Alright, down here, flight plan is still there. That is very good news.
Helicopter November 4547 Tango, Palm
Flaps
Beach Tower.
mid.
You're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
And we're good to go.
Frequency change approved for helicopter
Alright.
November 4547 Tango, good day.
I don't know what that means, this thing. Our right engine temp is a little high.
Contact ground on 121.9er.
Got 8 feedback. Alright, I'm gonna hide that so I don't hit it on accident. Alright, let's call for takeoff. Alright, where are we at? West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach Tower. Piaggio 16 Bravo is ready for takeoff from my 10 left.
Piaggio 16 Bravo, runway 10 left, winds 115 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. 10 left. Piaggio 16 Bravo. Alright, let's go. Alright, hold the brake. High idle.
Experimental 53 Golf, welcome to Palm Beach. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Let's go.
Skyhawk 788. welcome to Palm Beach. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Contact ground 121.9er.
Alright guys, for takeoff, drop those airplane emojis in chat. Alright, straight out departure. Heading sync. Let's go.
Romeo Whiskey Bravo, contact departure on 123.625.
Whoa!
365, Romeo Whiskey Bravo.
14 Tango, contact
What was
departure.
that?
You're up, Archer. Okay.
What was that? Alright, thumbs up.
Piaggio 16 Bravo, contact departure.
Departure, Piaggio 16 Bravo. That's a trim. It is very loud. It is very loud. Alright, we're still climbing out, about runway heading. Yeah, she was moving, bro.
Duke 3 Kilo Foxtrot, go ahead with your request.
She was moving. I don't remember what departure was. What frequency was departure again?
Piaggio 16 Bravo, contact departure.
What frequency was departure again? We're a little high right now. Does she know? Alright, so we get autopilot to work here. LNAV and yaw damper on, autopilot on. Are you flying?
Departure frequency is 123.625.
I think we're good.
Piaggio 16 Bravo, radar contact. 9 miles east of Palm Beach at 5,000 feet. Heading 0908. West Palm Beach altimeter 30.12.
123.465.
Palm Beach Tower, November 116 Bravo. Could you confirm the departure frequency for us, please?
Thank you.
Piaggio 16 Bravo, radar contact. 9 miles east of Palm Beach at 5,000 feet. Heading 0908. West Palm Beach altimeter 30.12.
Tower, this is Vocal 1. Inbound for landing, runway 2.
Alright, flaps are up. We'll get the sound down. I can't even hear myself think right now.
Palm Beach Tower, enter left base for runway 28 right.
Alright, there we go.
Entering left
Yeah, I
base for
see
runway
that.
28 right.
That's weird. That was there by default. I don't know why.
Ground on 121.9.
Alright, so that we fixed that. So yeah, the autopilot disconnect was down for some reason. But now we got autopilot on. I think the yaw damper's on as well. Let's see. It doesn't give me an indication, but I did click it. All right, nav mode is engaged. It should be tracking. We are above 4,000. We're supposed to be at 4,000. We'll just send back down to it using vertical speed mode just for now. And then we'll get in with departure here. If I can figure out what departure frequency is. He won't tell me. It doesn't show me on our chat either. Does it? Oh wait, it does. 12735. Got it. Got it. It's 12735. I should. This is why you always should write down the departure frequency, because a lot of times when you get switched to departure, they won't actually say the number. They'll just say, "Hey, contact departure," and you're supposed to just know what that frequency is. I was stupid and I did not actually write it down. All right, switch over there. Departure Piaggio 16 Bravo 4000, and we're fast. I don't think there's an auto throttle. I think there's VNAV, but there's no auto throttle.
Bravo, Palm Beach departure. Good afternoon, West Palm Beach altimeter 30.12.
30.12. Requesting climb up to cruise level. Piaggio 16 Bravo. We're low right now. We're at 4,000 feet.
Piaggio 16 Bravo, climb and maintain your requested cruise level.
Oh, my bad. My controller just turned on and back off. Alright, climb up to 27,000.
Do you still have
rolling the altitude knobs, 27 low. Like that. And we use flight level change at around 165, I believe, for climb out.
051 Palm Beach approach. How is the weather today down there in
Palm Beach? Sweet. Yeah, she's still funny looking. It starts disengaged. The checklist has you engage it. Oh, okay. Will I buy the Challenger 350? Absolutely, man. I can't wait for that thing.
Over to Miami at 126.05.
Well, guys, we made it. We survived. We're in the air in the Piaggio E180 Avanti. I still don't know why it says EPU drain.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Not sure what that means, but it's not stopping us so far. You can see us, we're going up the flight plan through Mix A currently. Again, basically straight out from West Palm Beach. I was trying to rotate this earlier. I think the yoke was in the way, so I was trying to move the yoke gears for a second and see if I can zoom this out. Okay, there it is. So we'll go to like 50 is fine. I think that's what we had it on earlier. Yeah, there it is. So right here it has our VNAV information. So we're actually supposed to be at or above 7,000 feet at Mix A. We are at 7,000 or above already, so that's perfect. We could turn. I don't know if VNAV works ascending or only descending. We'll just hit it and see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? A lot of things could happen. Anyway, so that's good though. Let's go ahead and clean up the aircraft. Got a little saturated there with things not working like I expected there, but we'll go ahead and make sure that we forgot the land lights for takeoff, but that's fine.
We'll get 64, 2000, climbing to flight level
auto
140.
feather unarmed, so that's going to be off.
Runway heading out of Boca.
Wing lights can come off. Those will all stay
Clear
on.
direct
Flaps are already up.
Climb, maintain 15,000 up. Charlie
Windshield heat, that's good.
TBM
That's really
Charlie
it.
64.
I think
Contact
we're good.
Miami
There's not a whole lot. Like, this is
135.175.
not a difficult aircraft to fly.
135.175 out for Charlie 64.
I think it might look more. It might look more intimidating than it actually is. It's actually fairly simple. Again, if you're coming from like the Citation CJ4 or the Challenger 650, You're probably very familiar with the autopilot and avionics on this thing. What does this do? Oh, that's cool. Traffic. Got terrain here. If we had terrain, we're over water, so not going to worry about that. That might be a weather radar there too. I'm not sure. We have our presets here. We can show our refs. So we're coming up on Mix A right now as we speak. Second ref page. So if you change from inches to hectopascals, you can change that here. That's good there. We have all of our engine information. We have our flight plan, our next couple waypoints, and our distance and time. And we're passing 10,000 now. We're good there. Sweet, nice.
Contact Federal on 132.15 off Charlie 64.
I think my controller's actually dead. You're crying. Look down to the right. Uh-oh, what did I do? Down to the right. What did I do? What did I forget? Uh-oh, what did I forget? I know our engines are actually slowly dying. Hold on a second. Pull the power back.
AJ Fernari donated $3 through Super Chat. Please hit the EPU switch blue. Let chat rejoice.
Let chat rejoice. Okay, there's an EPU switch. Where is it at? Down right. EPU. Alright. Nope. 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 Down here. Everybody's saying right there. Okay, I must be in the right area. Top row. Okay. Oh, there it is. It says arm. It's in off right now. I put an arm. Oh, it's gone. Thank you, chat. Chat for the dub. I'm using chat. Thank you, guys. Oh my god. I must have pressed that on accident. I've never pressed that button before.
119.45,
I've never pressed that button before. Alright, engines are happy. 96%. We're pulling back the throttle a bit. 2,000 RPM is max. You don't want to go too much above that. Our torque is 45. ITT is around 700. Oil temps and oil pressures are good. And you do have to watch this. When you guys fly this plane yourselves, you're going to have to actually pay attention to make sure that you don't overdo the engine, because you will kill it. And it looks like I've killed my left engine worse than my right engine so far. Can you handle the radios for the rest of the flight? We'll let the AI take care of that. There we go.
I'll take over the radios.
Now that we're in the air,
nice and
clear air, we'll go ahead and set up the back.
Skyhawk Sierra Tree 1.
Here, do not
weather
click
at Palm Beach,
code and
wind
dark on accident.
248 at Tree 1, altimeter 29 or 9 or 1. Temperature is warm with good visibility.
And we'll get some
Hyper 9 Papa Alpha
pizza.
Roger,
Yeah, let's
maintain
go pizza.
VFR and advise if you need any
And a box
assistance.
lunch. Oh no, let's go pizza.
Roger,
Yeah.
59 Papa Alpha, just for info.
Yeah, for my safety
I am
and yours,
direct
I'll be
Volvo.
hiding the EFB during flights from now on. Good evening, Tom Zoo. I
PIAGGIO
can take to 100 if I
Bravo.
want. Not over.
Contact Freeport departure on 135.175.
She got the radio.
Switching to Freeport departure on
There it is, chat.
135.175.
Oh, this is
November
sick.
116 Bravo.
Look at this view. Oh, I get my my TV out here. Bro, this is cool. This is really
Freeport
cool.
departure November 116 Bravo afternoon, maintaining 2,000 feet. November 116 Bravo, Freeport departure identified.
Very nice.
Welcome West End altimeter 1020.
And then also, I'm gonna go ahead and move my seat.
Giant 1007, contact
Get a bit
Miami
more comfortable.
Oceanic Center on
Yeah, I'm saying.
126.325.
Same thing for you guys. There you go.
126.325.
Go grab me a soda.
Giant
Oh, where's it? Here it is. Grab me a Coke.
Giant 1007, contact Miami Oceanic Center on 126.325.
I want some cookies too.
Miami Center, American.
No, not those. I don't like those.
Slot level 190.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Descend into 5,000 feet.
Now we're talking. Make sure the IT. You guys are making me nervous. Make sure the ITT doesn't go yellow. Okay. We're passing 12,000. We should be able to put more power in, honestly. We're climbing very slowly. Let's push it up. We should be able to go 100, right? Yeah, our torque is super low. There we go. Yeah, right around there. Yeah, 98%. I think I should be good. Look at that. Yeah, now we're moving. Look at that. 3,000 feet per minute. Now we're moving. Now we're talking. We would have been all day, man. All right, let's go. Pilot crawled out the cockpit to scowl through the drawers. Yeah. Let's go watch a live stream. I'll watch it, FlightFX. I'll go back and watch it. Oh, we on VS? Hold on. Okay, one more. There's one more thing. Let me check one more thing. Are we in flight change mode? Yeah, okay, we are. Not VS. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. We also have the Sentry. If you guys are any real-world pilots or watch any real-world pilot YouTubers, might know about this Sentry Wi-Fi system. Very popular one, also very expensive. Very expensive. Crank it up. You guys gotta stop telling me to do things. I keep going back and forth. He says, crank it up and hit sync PH. See what happens. You guys are bad influences. You probably
November
might end
116
up
Bravo,
crashing this thing.
Freeport departure, contact Miami Center on 134.2. Switching to Miami Center
Not
on
good.
134.2.
Push up a little
November
more.
116 Bravo.
It's not expensive compared to built-in ADS-B. I guess that's true. Alright, we're right at 100 on the right engine. Pull back just a little bit.
Miami
Be
Center,
aware that
November 116 Bravo,
the
afternoon.
engine parameters
We're
are
climbing
changing with
past
altitude.
16,000.
Copy that.
November
Copy that.
116 Bravo, Miami Center identified. Afternoon
We'll have to
West
keep
End
going back.
altimeter 1020.
Oh man, look at that. Alright, we're missing out on the views. Let's go. We're missing out on the views. I think the plane's okay. The plane will take care of itself for a bit. The plane will take care of itself for a little while. Gotta get to the outside view. My Xbox controller is actually dying. It probably won't make it through the stream. Oh my god. Whoa. Go back. Okay. I believe that's Freeport. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, sorry about that, Saucy. I have trouble sometimes, like, deciding if I want to be on an outside view or an inside view, so I end up switching a lot. So I'll slow it down for you, bro. I'll slow it down. Can't be study level without a changeable wallpaper. That's a good question. Can you change the wallpaper in the EFB? I feel like you should be able to, right? Most planes that have like a fancy background like that have some sort of way to do that. Kimi Räikkönen, no, this is not compatible yet with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. This is coming out for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, but it will be upgraded to 24, and those who have bought it on 2020 will get to upgrade to 24 for free for the first 6 months. Is there a medical version like Oyo Nair? FlightFX says that there will be for the Evo. I think that's what he's answering. I believe they're working on the Evo version of the PIAGGIO as well. I'm not sure when that's going to come. There's no date for that, but that is what they're working on as well. Owen is talking about the computer in the back. Oh, that wallpaper. Yeah, you should be able to change that one too. I agree. I agree with that.
going to Miami Center at 132.15.
So are you saying that as soon as the marketplace opens on 2024, if you already own this on 2020, it'll just be available there and work? Is that what you're saying? FlightFX? Is that what I'm understanding? Because that, when is that going to be? Weren't they supposed to open up the store like in January? And it's February now. The computer should have somebody playing Microsoft Flight Sim as a screenshot. That's a great idea. I would love to change that background to just anything. I mean, imagine the crazy things you could put on that. You could put like people playing Minecraft or Fortnite or Call of Duty or watching other YouTube videos. What's the typical cruise and true airspace of the Avanti 2? I know typical cruise is around 27,000 to low 30s. You can get up to 41. That's its ceiling, but it's not its typical cruise altitude.
Citation 4 Delta Sierra, descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
So FlightFX says when the marketplace opens, users will have 6 months to upgrade for free. Gotcha. How many of these planes actually exist? That's a good question. How many do exist? I don't know if I've ever seen one in person. I might have seen one in person. See, PIAGGIO. Let's ask AI on YouTube, on Google. How many PIAGGIOs are there? About 246 is what AI Google says. That's a decent amount. It's a very expensive, fancy aircraft. Yeah, my controller died for sure. Yep, it's dead. We don't know when the marketplace opens. Sometime, I think when Sim Update 1 releases, that's the same time when the marketplace opens. Is there a date for that yet, chat? Do you guys know if there's a date for that? There used to be Formula 1 teams in Europe that use it a lot. Yeah, I think Ferrari. I heard somewhere that Ferrari themselves use this as their private jet for a while, but they don't use it anymore. Matter of fact, Ferrari, I think, is part owner of PIAGGIO, I think. It is an Italian company. The marketplace is planned to be with Sim Update 1 tomorrow. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, I'm really curious about the Sim Update 1, man. I'm really curious about... I mean, I have the Sim Update 1 beta. Like, I'm using that for 24. And they've improved some things. It's definitely smoother. It's definitely better. But there's a lot of things on my personal wish list that have not been touched. So I'm not that excited. I think the thing I might be most excited about may be the marketplace opening up, because we finally get to access all the stuff that we want. You know, all the add-on stuff. When marketplace releases, we'll also be able to download the simulator, not to the stream. Now you're waiting to sell our plane. Gotcha. All right, let's get the. We're actually, it's like this is a very short flight, and I'm gonna attempt to do hopefully a second leg at some point too, if we can. All right, let's take a look at the map, see where we are. Yep, so we just flew past Freeport over in the Bahamas. Took off out of West Palm Beach. We headed for Nassau. Did we get a top of descent or anything on here? Now it's supposed to have VNAV. We're gonna test it out right now. So we're actually level now at 27,000 feet. That's perfect. It looks like our top of descent is in the wrong place. We're going from here to Hanks, and then from Hanks to... Yeah, that's definitely
Miami Center
right.
Pro Flight 682 looking to descend to 6,000 feet.
That is definitely not right.
Miami Center Pro Flight 682 looking to descend to 6,000 feet.
Pro Flight 682, contact Miami approach on 128.6.
128.6, Pro Flight 682.
Are we following this? There should be one in pink. Yeah, we're going to Hanks. Let's check our engines. Engines are good. We're in a yellow. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Not good, not good. What's our engines at? Okay, the engines are okay. Engines are alive. I know that like once you get above 22,000 feet, you got to be below. I think it's below 800, I believe. ITT. So pull the power back just a little bit. So that's kind of the one tricky thing about this plane is watching your temps, watching your ITT, watching your torque, and it changes dynamically throughout the flight. What was it? I took some notes here. 820. Yeah, all right, we'll get
November
there.
192 Delta Romeo Miami Center contact.
We want to be
on 125.7.
below.
125.
Yeah, below 820 ITT when you're above 22,000 feet. Is it little tricky things like that you gotta watch out for? Nice, that's good. Our top of the center is definitely wrong.
Golf
It
Alpha
has to
NASA
be.
Center, Roger.
It has to be wrong. Wow. Yeah, because it's showing like back there. No, this is Say Intentions ATC that we're using today for our AI. So it shows our top of descent after Melon. So there must be something wrong with the end of my flight plan. Let's go check that out. So we're going, right now we're going direct to Hank. Let's redirect. Let's just recreate that. Redirect to Hank. Execute. There we go. So now this is actually in sync. All right, cool. But then it shows our top of descent behind that. I feel like our top of descent should probably be before then, because if I go look at our EFB here, go to our Navigraph chart, and we can pull that up. So let's go and search.
Papa Hotel Romeo, contact Miami Center on 132.15.
Let's search Mike Yankee November. Enter. This is Navigraph, by the way. We'll go to approach and ILS.
Pilatus 15 Mike Uniform Miami Center, Roger. South Bimini QNH 1016.
Yeah, so we're planning on hit at Melon here. And you have, that shows 21 miles from Melon to Mooney. And at Mooney, we want to be at 2,000 feet. So it's telling us our top of descent is like between there. And we're going to be at 27. So that's completely wrong. Completely wrong. So what I'm going to do instead is, I have a secret. That's not a secret. I have a website that I use called, what's it called? Like a descent calculator website that I use. Where did I do it? It's called Precision Descent Profile. Aerotexas.com. Does this still work? I haven't used it in a while. Does it still work? I hope it does. And we'll use that to decide when we descend, because that's wrong. Completely wrong.
Miami Center, Air Canada 941 with you.
Completely
Air
wrong.
Canada 941, Miami Center identified. Good afternoon.
Is the plane icon on the charts? Good question. Let's see. Can I do that? Have dark mode. I don't know what that is. Let's zoom in, zoom out. I don't think there is a plane icon on the charts. There's no way to turn it on or off on here. Usually there'd be like a little, like a arrow, but so probably not. Oh, there's one right here. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it does. So it's like a little business jet icon right there. Yeah, it does. I don't know if it shows on the chart though. This is just like the map. FAA map. IIFR map. Do VFR map. Oh, I didn't know all this stuff was in here. This is cool. World map. That's pretty sweet. Now it doesn't show your flight plan on here, but it does show the rest of the stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Just for heads up, the Microsoft Flight Sim developer live stream is tomorrow at 18:30 UTC. Not the actual update. Keyboard decides. Okay, gotcha. I was wondering when they were gonna have their next like developer update. I feel like they got some explaining to do. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it. I just feel like the devs over at Asobo and Microsoft got some explaining to do. It's just there's so many things going on with Microsoft Flight Sim 24. So much. There's what is that? What that is 70.2 our north. That's a tiny little island. Doesn't have a name. Oh, Berry or Great Harbor Key. What that's called. Great Harbor Key. Man, it sucks that my controller died because that's like what I use for my drone. Like now I can't use my drone camera, and it does that every time I turn it on. I can use it for a few seconds and then it's gonna die. Yeah, they're getting ironed out. They're slowly ironing them out. It's just taking time.
American 893, contact Nassau Center on 125.7.
Time that I have not had the patience for. Yeah, I know that in some months, because I mean, we'll be like 3-4 months in now to 2024, and we're finally getting the marketplace and finally kind of getting things fixed. I have to start around 75 miles to destination. Should be 1700 to intercept the glide path, but rounded to 75. Thank you, Nasher Media. That's super helpful. I was going to look it up myself. Sweet. So we'll do 75 miles. Go back inside to see that. Let's see, how far are we now? Remove the Nassau VOR. The VNAV is correct, but your approach has you going to Nassau VR first. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Let's go check that out. Let's see. Is Nassau VOR to ZQA? No, that's not it. That's
November 116 Bravo, Miami Center, contact Nassau Center on 125.7.
I think it is ZQA.
Switching to Nassau Center on 125.7. November 116 Bravo.
Let's remove that. We'll go direct to Melon. So we'll hit Melon and we'll just override that. There we go.
Center Kodiak Sierra 5 Delta Romeo Tango, requesting clearance for IFR departure to Florida Fort Lauderdale. That is Kilo Foxtrot Lima Lima.
Nassau
Now we don't have a top descent
November
at all.
116 Bravo, afternoon, maintaining flight level 270.
November 116 Bravo, Nassau Center, identified. Hello.
Oh yeah, look, we have the pink marker here, so we should have descended already. Can you request descent? AI is funny.
I'll handle the request for IFR clearance to Nassau.
No, that's not what I said. What is wrong with her today? Please don't ask for IFR
Nassau
clearance.
Center, November 116
No.
Bravo. Request IFR clearance to Nassau, please.
No, don't ask for IFR clearance.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, clear to Nassau via direct. Maintain flight level 270.
Right.
Squawk 1234.
Cleared direct to Nassau. Maintain flight level 270. Squawk 1234. November 116 Bravo.
Yeah.
Actually standing by.
Let's go vertical speed.
Piper 40 X-ray copy
So
standing
we'll
by.
descend
Let me know when
via
you're ready
vertical
to copy
speed
the
until
new
we
routing.
catch the VNAV path, and we'll try to use a VNAV path the rest of the way. We'll see what happens.
X-ray, ready to copy.
Piper 40
Yeah, the
X-ray
reason why our
copy,
top of
ready
the
for your
scene was
amended
wrong
clearance.
was because
After
we had
departure,
that
fly
extra.
radar vectors to ZQA,
Oh, this is,
then
yeah, we're gonna have to
direct
hold.
CFB and
We're
Cook
gonna be way too high.
SVN as filed. Maintain flight level 200.
We're gonna have to hold. I think. Yeah, because Melon is right there. Let's hold at Melon. Let's see this. This is a good test. Can we hold? Does holds work? Is there a hold button on here? Are there holds in this thing? How do I hold? Legs, perf, menu, data, tune. I don't see a hold button on this guy. If I click on it. Nope.
Miami Center, Sirius 168, Delta Juliet, level 410.
Sirius 168 Delta Juliet, Miami Center, roger.
Nassau
You said it's
Center,
from the
November
left side. I'm
192
looking at
Delta
this.
Romeo is with you.
Am I looking in the wrong place? Yeah, message, direct, index.
November 192 Delta Romeo, Nassau Center, roger.
You do need to tune the ILS. I would assume it would do it automatically, but I can't assume that. Go to IDX. What the heck does IDX mean? Oh, there it is. Oh, index is IDX. All right, hold. I don't want to hold a ZQA. I want to hold. Do a new hold. Yeah, there's Melon. Thank you. North left turn. That's good. Execute that. Loc will be tuned. Thank you for that. Let's go check. So we're at Melon and we're entering the hold. I was just in time because we're just catching Melon right now. So we'll catch Melon. We'll enter into the hold. We'll make a left. We'll make a left hold here till we get our altitude down. That was a good test. Kind of glad I made the mistake. I'm kind of glad I made that mistake. That gave me the chance to actually show that holds do work. So that's good. That's really good.
Air France 616, descend and maintain flight level 210.
Yeah, I've never done the index. I've never done a hold with the Pro line. That was new to me. Alright, so now we're doing that. I guess it's time to set up our approach on ILS 14. Let's check that out. Alright, so ILS 110.1 is a localizer. What else? Precision height 1698. Airport elevation is 16. So 110.1. Let's go see if that's in there. It said that it tuned it for me. Yep, it is 110.1. That's set. So it did tune it for us. That's good. Let's go back to flight plan. Legs. And will it just do one single hold? Okay, so I can hit exit hold here. That'll exit the hold. Let's see. Right now we're at 20,000 feet. We still got to get down to 2,000. Melon is about 20 miles away from the first approach fix, which is at 2,000. So we want to definitely probably be below 10,000 feet, I'm assuming. Or maybe close to it before we exit the hold. But we do have a top of descent marker now being shown inside our hold, which means we'll probably catch that vertical descent and we can jump into vertical navigation right there. Say intentions. We were just talking about you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
This is behind me, American 1900.
Is the manual on the EFB? No. There is no manual in the EFB. It would be nice. I don't know if they're going to include it, but it would be nice if they would include the EFB, the manual either in the EFB or as a file in your download. So definitely need it. I mean, you can fly without it. I'm flying without it. I'm also learning as I go, right? I did a little bit of preparation, but there's only so much I can do in a little time. All right, what's the weather over in NASA? Let's see if we can. Oh, she has not been giving us the responses I've been wanting lately. Let me see if I can ask her for the weather. Hey, do you know the weather over at Nassau?
I can't help with weather information right now.
Okay, I thought you were smart. I thought you were smart. Go grab myself then.
Nassau Center, roger.
Weather in Nassau. The manual will likely go into the EFB in the first patch. Sounds good. So the manual's not done yet. So no manual just yet, guys. No manual is 6. All right, so the weather is 0607. It's clear. Yeah, that looks nice. It's clear. 3014. What I can put in right now. This is the PIAGGIO P180 by FlightFX. It comes out on the 6th. That's on Thursday. And it'll be available on the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 Marketplace. 3015. Will come out of standard too. There we go. As you can now see, we're actually catching up to that VNAV path. So we should be able to honestly exit. I'm gonna go ahead and hit exit the hold. Or should I wait till we're like on the track? I'm gonna wait just in case it doesn't like no.
Clear direct Leonard Thompson, and we'll be expecting the visual runway 9 for Caravan and Sierra Golf. Thanks.
It does. Looks good. Good looking plane. Really good looking
Caravan
plane.
8 Sierra
What's up,
Golf,
Element?
contact Leonard M.
Good to see
Thompson,
you, bro.
approach on 126.5.
Yeah, this thing is nice.
1265 for Caravan 8 Sierra Golf.
I gotta do another takeoff though
Caravan
today
8
because
Caravan,
I gotta
Air Golf contact Leonard
redeem
M.
myself.
Thompson,
That first
approach on
takeoff was horrible.
126.5.
It was shaky. Owls, you're gonna do good, man. You're gonna do good. It flies like a CRJ. I'm not sure if you fly CRJs, but it flies like a CRJ. Very similar in flying style as far as autopilot. You have to set the performance data on there so you can calculate speeds. Needs to be on auto if you want it to follow the next waypoint. Auto. Let's do both of those things. So let's go get our no VPAF this leg. Okay. Prepare. Exit hold. Let's go to our perf page and approach. And the weather I set a second ago is a nice warm 26 degrees Celsius. Altimeter is 3014.
Bahamas 166, you're welcome.
Miami Center, Embraer 73 Kilo, please repeat last transmission.
And the winds are 060 at 7. 0/7. I hope the plane is doing what it's supposed to do because I'm not looking. Let's find out. Alright, cool, yeah, so it's still flying the rest of the hold. Even though we told it to exit. So it's basically armed to exit the hold when we get to Mellon again. And it should continue to Muni. But right now we are at 10,000 feet. And it's still showing us above the VNAV path. All of our torque and ITT and everything like that is looking good, so we don't have to worry about our engines too bad. There's 10,000 feet though. Smile every day. Welcome to the stream, man. Yes, it's called Say Intentions, the AI ATC we're using right now. I think I have a Nightbot command for it. Did I set that up yet? I thought I did. If I have a Say Intentions command. I do. If you type in !AIATC, you'll get the link to check it out. I'll drop it in chat. There you go. Your dad's friend owns one in real life. He has some awesome pics of flying into Lake Tahoe. You should post that on my Discord. That sounds dope. That sounds really dope. I have not. Oh, overspeed. Hold on. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Oh yeah, we are under 10,000. We're doing like 260. Yep, the catfish has gone too fast. Alright, there we go. Much better. Much better. Alright, so there it is. Let's see what happens here, because we are about to intercept. Hold on. Zoom in. That's the opposite way. Sorry. Mellon again. We should be exiting the hold. And we should honestly be capturing the VNAV path too. Ready to hit it again? Let's see if I hit it again. See what happens here. I'm gonna lower our normal vertical speeds. I gotta scratch through here on V path. I'm not sure why it shows that. She's a catfish that identifies as a jet.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, contact NASA departure on 121.0.
That was the most accurate
Switching to
definition
NASA
of this.
departure on 121.0. November 116 Bravo.
It did it. Perfect. So we're exiting the hold. Nice. And now it shows me a different type of descent. So all I know is that we need to be at 2,000 feet at the next waypoint. That's in 18 miles. I'm actually going to just shallow this here. I don't think we need to be descending that quickly. We're really
November
low now.
116 Bravo, Nassau departure identified. Good afternoon, Little Whale, K altimeter 30.12.
Little Whale, you just called me a whale?
166, contact Nassau Tower on 119.5.
You just call me a whale?
I'm good day, sir.
Because the thing is, there's no altitude for Melon. There's only altitude starting at Mooney. That is it. Thank you so much for that sub. Welcome to the blue team, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the Piaggio today, guys, by FlightFX. Again, this comes out on Thursday. I'm just learning it, but I gotta say, I really do actually like this aircraft. I really do. It flies like a CJ4 with a turboprop. Alright, we were supposed to do the perf stuff. I didn't finish doing perf. Go to the next page. And I think that's all good. There's our VREF. Our approach speed, hit send. And complete. Nice. And then we should be able to get those reference speeds over here on the left. If I hit ref 2. Okay, there it is. All right. Uh-oh. We froze. You better not crash. It froze, chat. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was like, no. Don't do that to me. We've been through enough in this live stream. Please don't forget to turn hydro back on to extend the landing gear. Wait, it's off? It shouldn't be off. It's on. Wait, what the heck? Why is it off? That's supposed to be on. We turned that on. Why is it off? I need to know why that's off. We're good? Okay. Says I'm good. If you say I'm good, I believe you. It goes off in the flight, just need for gear steering. Okay. Okay. I see. Alright, we're almost there. We'll see if I can complete my very first flight in the Piaggio, or first full flight in the Piaggio.
Honda Jet 4 Delta Sierra, contact Nassau Tower on 119.5.
119.5 for Delta Sierra.
But yeah, I love this back here. Like this, I don't like the cabins are not really supposed to be important in like flight sim, but like they are. And when you have a good one, like you're okay with spending a little bit more time back here and doing a longer flight. You know, it's kind of chilling. Look at that. Remember to switch off sync pH and auto feather on. I need to write that down. Turn off the sync feather or sync pH. Go to the front. I know the arm feather has to come back on. That I do know, but the sync one, that's a new one for me. Check the nose wheel steering setting. All right. It is on auto, so we should not have to worry about it. Should not have to worry about it. All right, our island is off on our left. There's Nassau, Bahamas, and there's the airport.
693, flight level 9,000, descending 2,000 for ILS approach.
Alright, I'm gonna take the radios from here.
Nassau approach, are you?
We should be close enough. Nassau Tower, Piaggio 16 Bravo, left base, runway, I forgot. What runway are we landing again?
November 116 Bravo Tower, continue left base for runway 10, wind 065 at 7.
14, I want 14. Nassau Tower, Piaggio 16 Bravo, requesting ILS runway 14. Alright, let's get ready to land, guys. We're on the final.
Piaggio 16 Bravo, cleared for the ILS approach to runway 14, wind 065 at 7.
Clear for the ILS, runway 14, Piaggio 16 Bravo. Alright, lights are all on. Auto feather on, sync pH off, as you guys directed. Everything else here seems to be good to me. Yeah, so the hydraulics are still in the up position. We are on a 3-mile final or so. Let's see if we can capture the ILS here. Let's go approach mode. It's my first time trying ILS. Approach mode is on. Approach Loc 1. Loc 1. 9 miles. That all looks good. And I think it is taking it. Yeah, it's in green, which means we should have captured it. But it's below it. And we'll slow down. And I'm turning the sounds back up here. Right now we have the noise cancellation on, so it's a little quieter. But that allows me to talk a little bit. Alright, so I think it's capturing. Let's see. And it has caught, there's GS, there's a glide slope. And we'll be landing runway 14 in Nassau. Yeah, it does. The cockpit is very similar to like what you see like in a modern Learjet or Citation. That's why I like it, because I like the Citation a lot. Alright, pulling the power back. That's our gear warning. Drop the gear.
8 Sierra Golf.
Caravan 8 Sierra Golf, contact departure.
Over to departure, Caravan 8 Sierra Golf.
Alright, gears down. I think we should be slow
Sierra
enough
Golf,
for flaps.
Roger. Climb and maintain 5,000. Report leaving 1,500.
Alright, let's do a chat. Landing replay, maybe? Might be too late to do that. Yeah, it's kind of too late for that. It's okay, we're gonna do a second leg anyways, so we're not gonna do the replay. We'll do a quick turn, we'll go to the gate, shut down, make a new flight plan, and get back out of here. Alright, so ILS is working. We got a bit of a crosswind. How much do we have? An 8-knot crosswind. And let's go ahead and get autopilot off, and let's see how she flies here. Alright, my controls.
Bahamas 166, contact departure on 132.55.
1-4 is closed in real life? Well, screw you, SimBrief. SimBrief gave me this runway.
I just want to cross the runway, thank you.
We'll stick with it.
Number 1210 Charlie has cleared the runway.
It feels nice. It feels nice in landing config. Look at that beach. Very smooth in landing config. Add some trims. That sounds a trim. I got 3 red, 1 white. These are a little low. And there's 2. Again, there is a crosswind pushing us from left to right. Got to correct for that. Oh yeah, look at that windsock. Look at that windsock, both of them.
NASA Tower, Skyhawk 403 Whiskey Hotel at 1,700 feet, 18 miles northwest of field, requesting inbound to land full stop. I have information, India.
Skyhawk 3 Whiskey Hotel, make straight in for runway 10. Piaggio 16 Bravo, welcome to Nassau. Contact ground on 121.7.
Contacting ground on 121.7. No.
Oh, it cut off. Alright, well, we made it. Guys, welcome to Nassau, Bahamas, Mike, Yankee, November.
Ground November 116 Bravo. Afternoon, we're clear of runway 10 and ready to taxi to the gate.
Moving quick. I don't know if they have GPWS
November
callouts.
116 Bravo, ground taxi to general aviation parking via Delta Hotel, Hotel 3. Have a good day.
Delta Hotel Hotel 3.
Delta Hotel, Hotel 3 to General Aviation Parking. November 116 Bravo.
I see 5. Where's Hotel 3? Oh, I see it. Okay, so it's a pier. Okay, that's easy. Alright, so steering is automatically switched over to taxi mode.
Air Canada 9041 requesting pushback start approval, please.
Air Canada 9041, pushback and start approved. Face southwest.
And since we're pretty much done, we can turn those guys down and turn the sim sounds back up. We can turn off the cancellation.
Start approval, thank you very much.
There we go.
Air Canada 9041.
Alright, we made it.
Instructions runway 14, please.
Pretty nasty crosswind too. So park right there, that blue ceiling there next to that TBM. And we'll use the throttle. Matter of fact, we want to bring our throttles back to ground idle here. Our propellers is ground idle for taxi. And we'll turn right here. That'll make it a lot easier on us. Yep, aircraft is going to be coming out on Thursday, the 6th of February, for $24.99 on the Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace. King Air parked over here. And now that we've learned how to fly the plane, I'm gonna take it out one more time. I think we could head. Actually, matter of fact, any suggestions in chat of where we can fly next from the Bahamas here? I was thinking Key West, somewhere close, obviously, just for another quick flight, quick like 30-minute flight or something like that. There's the FBO manager standing there waiting for us. Thought you were guiding me in. He just standing. What are you doing? What is this guy doing? Y'all see that? What is he even doing? Oh my god. LSGG to Lowy. Let's go set the brakes. I was thinking like somewhere from here, so I don't have to like reload. So somewhere from the Bahamas. Alright, sweet. Let's go ahead and shut it down by putting our throttles into cutoff. I want to hear that.
Pilatus November 513 Bravo Nassau ground taxi to parking via Alpha. Good day.
Yeah, sounds good. Good job, Boris. As always, man. Good job, Boris. Alright, so let's do a turnaround, right? So we'll go down here, we'll get our fast seatbelt sights off, we'll do our anti-collision lights off, recognition lights off, we'll leave the position lights on, we'll get the geostatics off, windshield can stay on, that's fine. Probably use a checklist for this. Hydraulics can go off, you can hear them turning off as well. Auto feather can now go off. Gens will come off since the oh, it's a reset. Yeah, that's off. Fuel pumps off. Shut off valve closed. Let's go ahead and request ground power. We're gonna need that. Yeah, you're welcome, Janik. You are very welcome, man. You're welcome. I think that's pretty much all we gotta worry about. Oh yeah, bleed air. I can come off. Yeah, I think we're good. No, is land lights off? Yeah, land lights. Hear them. Really loud, right? Alright, and we'll go back here. We'll get this door open. And there it is. Very nice. Alright, let's get our next flight plan. I'm thinking we just head to Key West. It's a nice short hop. I'm going to file a flight IFR flight plan there, and we'll see if I can be any smoother with this leg. So we're gonna go heading from Mike Yankee November Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey. We are in the Piaggio P180 which does have a sim brief profile, but I don't think that's the official one for this plane. It's just a generic P180 that's on sim brief already. And that one actually has a departure and arrival. It might be a little longer of a flight, actually. It's like, it says like an hour and a half. Might be too far, actually. I'm thinking maybe we head maybe more south down the Bahamas and stay in the Caribbean. Or we go to Freeport. Freeport's a pretty dope place. Might go to Freeport. That's just over the, just north of here. I think I'll do that. I think Freeport is, Freeport is MYGF. Let's go there. MYGF. Mike Yankee Go Foxtrot. And analyze. And that's good. Generate. Yeah, I like it. I could definitely recommend this plane. 100%. Definitely can recommend this plane. Oh, it's taking off. Okay, so flight plan been filed. We'll only be going to 16,000 this time. I'm gonna reset, say, intentions. Maybe the AI will give us a better time this time. And we'll put a new flight plan in. Go down here, go do flight plan. And it's gonna be Mike Yankee November. How to reset everything by doing that, and we're going to be going to Mike. What did I say? Mike Yankee Golf Foxtrot. Yankee Golf Foxtrot. There we go. Good, and execute that. Departure arrival. It's going to be the. Oh, I thought we had a departure. Oh, that was actually going somewhere else. All right, so no departure on this one, just the runway 14. It still says 14. So you guys in chat were saying that 14 is actually closed in real life, so let's not use that runway. What are they using now? They're using 10. 10 and 28, so runway 10. It's a bit of a longer taxi. That's all right. Edit that on the sim brief. And execute. Cool. Give me runway 10. Sim brief needs to know this runway is closed. Don't give me this runway no more. Alright, 10 it is. Alright, generate. It might give us a different departure when changing that. Nope, it's the same. Alright, cool. Alright, runway 10. And we'll go to flight plan. Next page. Next page. Oh, it's no next page. Alright, so Zulu, Quebec, Alpha. That's our 2. And then we have Freddy. That's on the next page. So next page. And then Foxtrot, Romeo, Echo. That 1D, Delta, Yankee. Enter. Where is enter? Oh, there. Oh, there's 2 of them. I don't know. Let me see. Which Freddy is it? There's an imposter Freddy here. Alright, Freddy. Who gets cut? Let's see. It's the North 25. So this is the top one. Yeah. So click that. Check your trim settings. Seems to be to the extreme downward side. Vital for takeoff. I think that might be why our takeoff was really wonky last time. I realized after the fact that I had forgotten to actually set the trim. So that could be why. But yeah, I'll make sure I set it this time. Alright, so we got Freddy. But thank you for the reminder though. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Alright, Judith. Juliet. Uniform. Tango. Echo. Delta. That's good. And then Haram. So Echo, Romeo, Oscar, Mike. There's a lot more waypoints on this flight plan than our last one. A lot more waypoints. And we have Sydney, Sierra, Yankee, Delta, November Yankee. Sweet. And then we have Loth. Lima, oh, Lima, Alpha, Uniform, Tango Hotel. That's good. Alright, that's it. That's all of it. We'll hit execute on that. And then we'll go to departure arrival, and we'll grab the arrival into Freeport. And we'll see. That's weird that that VOR threw off our descent last time. That was kind of annoying. I got the Freddy. We could do the Freddy 2 departure, but we're not doing that. Approaches. What runway did they say we're going to be doing? Runway 6 in Freeport. So there's ILS for that. There's also a RNAV. We'll probably do the RNAV. I like that better. It's clear. We just flew over there. We know it's clear. We'll do the VOR DME Yankee runway 06 over at Freeport. It's like an arc approach. It's pretty cool. We'll do that. Alright, that's done. Head in here. Arrival. RNAV 06. Via none of those. Yeah, none of those is what I'm looking for. None of that. It should be something completely different. I might have to put this one in manually. If it's not vectors, hit cancel. Runway RNAV 06. Okay, so this is a different approach. This is not the VOR. So they don't have the VOR approach in here. Oh, wait, there it is. VOR Yankee? Yeah, there it is. There, that's what I wanted. So, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So it should be D Delta 146 Lima. Alright, cool. Hard to see there's a horizontal line on my layout. Oh, yeah. Right now it's like way down. I changed it during flight. Okay, that's done. Execute that. Let's go to flight plan. Legs. And we'll clear out that disco. And execute. Alright, flight plan's done. And let's get our IFR to Freeport. We could technically fly VFR, but I don't want to. Alright, let's see what happens. Go to clearance. Nassau clearance PIAGGIO 16 Bravo IFR to Freeport. Forgot where we were going.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Islander Papa India Oscar cleared to Las Americas Airport as filed. Maintain VFR at or below 7500 feet. Departure on 132.55. Squawk 6545.
Okay, while we're waiting for IFR clearance, let's go make sure everything's ready for our departure.
Cleared to Las Americas Airport. Maintain VFR at or below 7,500 feet. Departure on 132.55.
Right now we're on ground power.
6545.
Alright, FMS is all set up except for
November 116 Bravo, clearance information hotel is current. Cleared to Freeport. After departure, fly radar vectors to Nassau. Then is filed. Departure runway 10. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 121.0, squawk 3125.
121.0 is departure. 5. Alright. Clear to Freeport. After departure, fly radar vectors. Zulu, Quebec Alpha. Then it's filed. Departure runway 10. Initial climb to 4,000. Departures on 121.0, squawk 3125. PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. 121. Oh, it's 121.0, not
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Read that correct. Ground will be on 121.7.
Alright, switch over to ground. Yeah, we're gonna handle the ATC ourselves this time. We'll take care of it. Okay, we got that. We are ready for startup.
Air Flight 146 requesting
So, passengers are all boarded.
To Dallas.
Get the door shut.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by. I'm very sorry.
Ron W142 says, sorry I'm late. Are you in 2020? Yes, we are in 2020.
Clear to Dallas.
Can a Simbri flight plan be imported? I don't think so.
Climb to flight level 200.
Or maybe you can, I just don't know how.
Flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure.
I don't think so.
Departure frequencies 1.
Alright, for this leg, we're going to be cruising only at 16,000, nice and low. And because this is a turboprop, it does perform pretty good at low altitude as well. Unlike an actual jet, so it's a bit more fuel efficient at lower altitudes. Cargo, Simbri has given us 200 pounds of cargo, so we'll take that. Got 8 passengers on board with us still. We would go over to takeoff. For the weather, find out what that is. The hotel was the current weather, but 070 at 7 knots, so basically 07007. 07/07. Is that right? That's right. Outside air temperature here in the Bahamas today is 25. And our QNH is 3014.
2105 Romeo.
There it is.
Holding short runway 32.
Alright, nothing else you need to do on this page.
Intersection
Check the next
Lima, ready
page.
for takeoff.
And that's all good to me. We'll hit send
Cessna
and
05 Romeo,
complete.
contact Linden Pendling Tower on 134.55.
You
Good
can
day.
import Simbrief via index menu. Oh, really?
Thank you.
Let's go take a look at that. I'm not going to do it, but I want to see. Where do you... Data link... The data link? No. Messages by the... This is the I believe this is the default FMS for Microsoft Flight Sim, but the default one is really good actually. Working Title has done a lot of work to make this like actually really good. So the default one is not like crappy. Route menu. Flight plan recall. That must be what it is. I'm not gonna do it right now because I've already done it, but I think that's where you do it. So yes, I'm being told that you can import a flight plan. I'm just doing it the old-fashioned manual way right now. Okay, so flight plan's all done. We've just did the perf. We just finished that. We can hit execute now. VNAV set up. It's just asking us, hey, what's your transition altitude and what's your target, climb out speed, things like that.
This is
So we're
Echo
good to go
Papa
there.
Alpha requesting pyramid
Everything else is good in here, so we're basically ready for startup.
I bet they're going to also Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, we are.
Clear to Jacksonville via the...
Great, you're lazy. I know. Honestly, usually I input my flight plans. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to prove. Like, you guys have watched me put flight plans in hundreds of times. I don't need to come out here and act like I know how to do it. I know how to do it. So yeah, and plus, I learned that in real life, a lot of pilots don't put the flight plan in either. They check it, right? But they don't have to do it. Like, they import that from dispatch and stuff. Okay, so let's first nav bearing. Nope. Yeah, we'll switch this back over to FMS. Yeah, that's good. And we are ready for push and start. So 4,000 what it gave us. I'll put that in. 4,000 is probably behind my camera. That's okay. Just believe me, I set that to 4,000. And other than that, let's go ahead and request start up. Doors are shut. Let's do it. Let's get back in here. Who are we? Where are we at? What do we have?
Nassau ground, United 144. Ready to push and start.
Where is the recall switch?
United 144, Nassau ground, push and start approved. Face southwest.
Push and start approved, face southwest, United 144.
Nassau ground, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, requesting startup with hotel. Are ready.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, startup approved. Push and start at your discretion. Advise when ready to taxi.
Copy, we will advise when ready to taxi, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Alright, let's do it then. Alright, started with the right engine. Make sure our anti-collision lights are on. Let's get the sounds back up too, because I like the way it sounds when it starts up. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, I'm going to be quiet for a bit. Cool. I'm going to talk through the startup, but I won't talk as much. All right, anti-collision lights to ground. Seatbelt signs on. Throttle is idle. Our props are at cutoff. That is good. And do our firewall. Valve to open. Main pump on, and then
Linden
start.
ground, this is Kilo Golf 5, Papa India Oscar requesting taxi to parking.
Islander Kilo Golf 5 Papa India, Oscar Nassau ground taxi to parking, via Bravo please.
And ground idle.
Linden ground, this is Kilo Golf 5, Papa India Oscar requesting taxi for parking.
Islander Papa India Oscar taxi to parking via Foxtrot.
Alright, looks like we are stabilized. So what we'll do is we'll actually raise the right prop. We're going to use the right prop to start the left prop. Alright, and we'll get the gen on. There we go. And hydraulic pump on. There we go. Alright, let's disconnect the GPU. That should be disconnected outside. Honestly, I don't know if they would do this in real life, but I have an idea. I'm gonna turn around. We have the right engine on. We need to go left. So if I release the brake, it should just go, right? Come on, you got it. There we go. It's gonna pull up right here. This is good. We'll set the brake. Alright, now let's go over to start up our left engine. So, same thing. Get our valve open, fuel pump on, and start. Oops, hold on. There we go. Alright, once we get to 14%, we can go flight idle. Basically instant. Yeah, I'm on VATSIM. Alright. Let's bring the... There we go. Back to ground idle. And that sounds good. And with the butt kicker, it's like amazing. It is. Alright, that's good to go. Stabilized. We get the left gen on. Which is here. We already got an FMS set up. Transponder, what code did he give me this time?
NASA Tower, November
3125, alright, that's it.
Tango is ready for departure.
What's our landing
Embraer
altitude?
1 Whiskey Tango. Say again your last transmission.
Should be sea level. Our barometric pressure, 3015, that's set.
Ready for departure, runway 14.
No steer is already activated. Flaps are set to mid.
Embraer 1 Whiskey Tango.
Trim, let's set the trim for takeoff. A little low. Let's go up. This one right here. Yeah, I got a butt kicker. I use it for everything. Alright, so trim is now set. It's centered, the yaw, the roll, everything is good as it should be. Windshield heat, we never turned that off, so it's on low. Pitot static's gonna come on. Oil intake cooler is still on. We never turned that off either. And we are, oh yeah, auto feather to arm, and we're ready to taxi. Do I need bleed air? Yeah, I do. No, not yet. Not yet. Alright, no cautions except for auto feather. Alright, let's call for taxi. Matter of fact, I'll let her do it. Hey, can you request taxi and handle the radios for the rest of the flight? She didn't respond? No? Can you request taxi and handle the radios for the rest of the flight?
I'll handle the radios and request taxi clearance from ground.
Is she gonna do it or what? Alright, I'll take care of it. It's bugging out right now. I do have the experimental version. Let's take intentions. Nassau ground. PIAGGIO 16 Bravo is ready for taxi with hotel.
Islander Kilo Golf Papa India Oscar Nassau ground. Pass your message.
Nassau ground. This is Kilo Golf Papa India Oscar requesting taxi to parking.
Wait, I thought I was on VATSIM.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Taxi to runway 10 via Hotel 3. Hotel Foxtrot. Cross runway 14, then Papa. Contact tower on 119.5 when ready for departure.
Alright, we'll take runway 10 via Hotel 3, Foxtrot. Cross runway 14, then Papa. Contact tower on 119.5 when ready for departure. PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Alright, sweet. Alright, so that's basically straight to the left, right. Yeah, I got it. Alright, race release. Let's go. Auto feather's not on? Yep, you're right.
Bahamas 166, contact tower on 119.5.
Alright, round 2. Check. I thought I was on VATSIM, but I think it crashed. Or it's not working. Yeah, I have a butt kicker. I've had it for about a year, and so I can feel all of the vibrations of the propellers, the engine, the wheels on the bumps on the taxiway. Everything. Alright. There's our runaway. Yeah, I'm looking forward to flying this in Microsoft Flight Sim 24. I am. I think this is our turn. Yep. Foxtrot. There's a tower over there on the left. We're clear right. the beta range of the throttle rather than the brake. I have a bad habit of using the brakes.
Freebird 68, contact tower on 119.5. Take care.
Roger, tower on 119.5, Freebird 68. We'll see you next time.
Alright, so as I said, we'll depart runway 10. It'll be a right turn. Direct to, I think it's Judy. No, be straight out to Freddy, and then a right turn to Judy. ATC has told us to go to 4,000 feet. We're expected to cruise at 16,000 feet. Departure is on 121.0. Once we get a little closer, I'll put that in the radio. But right now, we'll switch over to tower.
Nassau ground, Air Canada 9041 request.
Alright, over to tower, and we'll pre-select departure. .121.0. Alright, I got it. Nassau Tower, PIAGGIO 180 Bravo, holding short 10, ready for departure. Alright, before we go, one more check. Alright, that's good. Anti-collision lights to air. Landing lights on. Bleed air on. What else am I missing? Condition levers max. Takeoff steering. Nassau Tower, PIAGGIO 180 Bravo, ready for departure, runway 10. Ah, sorry.
November 116 Bravo, Nassau departure, runway 10, wind 070 at 11, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 10, PIAGGIO 160 Bravo. Oh, wait. Wait. We forgot to fuel up.
Descent to 1,500, heading 115, cleared ILS 14, American 1211.
That would have been bad. That would have been so bad.
Pilatus 13 Bravo, roger.
3,507 Alpha.
Piper 87 Alpha, say again.
Oh.
Turning right 110 for the ILS 14, expecting lower.
Alright, that is
Bahamas 166, turn right heading 145.
That is Microsoft multiplayer person who loaded on the runway, so we're just gonna ignore him, alright? Let's go.
climb at 2000 and sign heading 295 for them. Approaching islands 14.
Bahamas 201, say again.
NASA approach, Vision Jet 050, Victor Juliet at 2,300, climbing to flight level 200.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, radar contact, over Nassau at 800 feet, heading 100, Nassau QNH 1020, turn right heading 125, vectors to Nassau, then on navigation.
Right heading 125, vectors to Nassau, on navigation.
119 to 5, Fall American 1211, bye-bye.
Heading.
Piper 87 Alpha, descend and maintain 3,000.
Alright, quickly go over to direct. Ready. Execute. Alright, we're at 4,000. Power coming back. Watch those engines. And we flew right past it. Oh, because we're in heading mode. We're in heading mode, that's why I didn't capture the nav. I forgot. So let's go and rotate that. And we'll get ourselves on course. It's not an Airbus. When you hit direct somewhere, it doesn't automatically put you back in nav mode like an Airbus. You gotta do it manually. Yeah, much better. Alright, let's go direct Judid. Go direct, Judid, execute, and nav. Alright, we're level at 4,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet, Piper 174.
Piper 174. Traffic at your 12 o'clock, 2 miles, at 3,000 type unknown.
There we go. And we're up. Yeah, that crosswind was pretty nasty. Like, the plane
174 looking for traffic.
really pushing over to the left really hard. I think I needed a bit more takeoff trim, like nose up, because I felt the plane wanting to kind of go like this. Like that. That's what it felt like it wanted to do.
Caravan 8 Sierra Golf, climb and maintain 5,000.
5,000, Caravan 8 Sierra Golf.
Alright, so he
Caravan
should
8 Sierra
clear
Golf,
us.
climb and maintain 5,000, report, reaching flight level.
To climb higher.
Climb and maintain 5,000, we'll let
He
you know
also
when we
never
reach
sent
Caravan
us
8
to
Sierra Golf.
departure. He never sent us to departure. Departure's supposed to be on 121.0. Oh, we're on that already. We're already on departure. Okay. What's up, Proctus? Welcome to the stream, man. Hey, if you're a GM, what's up, man? Welcome aboard. That's someone requested. Departure, Piaggio 16 Bravo requesting cruise altitude.
Piaggio 16 Bravo, climb altitude 16,000 feet.
Climb to altitude 16,000 feet, Piaggio 16 Bravo. Okay, they have been off their game today. Up to 16,000.
Piper 1 Juliet Alpha, contact Linden Pindling Tower on 134.55.
And we'll hit flight level change.
On 134.55. Piper 1 Juliet Alpha.
There we go.
NASA departure November 208 Sierra Golf. 1,800 climbing 5,000.
There we go. Alright, 16,000. We got flight level change on. I'm gonna change that to about 165 for our climb speed. That's gonna point the nose way up. Right now we're at about 82% torque, 2000% RPM. Denmark, you're in school. Nice, man. There we go. Again, watching our instruments, watching our engines. We can push it a little more, I think. We're underneath the NG limit and the torque limit. Get around 90s. Yeah, a little too much.
Nassau Center, good morning.
There we go.
10 passing.
What's up, Rondo Officials? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I do have Microsoft Flight in 2024. We're just in 2020 today because this plane is releasing on 2021. Alright, look at that, 5,000 feet per minute.
We're on short final, runway 14.
Where's that frequency?
620 Alpha Sierra. Continue approach, contact Nassau Tower for landing clearance.
What is the frequency for Nassau Tower?
Nice. Alright, passing 8,000. We already killed the auto feather. That's already taken care of. We can get rid of the landing lights, though. So we can go recog off, wing lights off, landing lights and taxi lights, that can come off. That's good. And this is good. We can turn the sync pH on. There it is. And I don't think I'm missing anything. No. We are good. Yeah, we're good. Headed direct to Hiram. Now, the question is our top of descent going to be there? We'll have to watch out for that when we get a little higher. I can zoom out a little bit here. Oh yeah, we do. We have a top of descent right there. So we'll double check that and make sure that it's like a legit one and it's not at a VOR somewhere crazy. And we should not have to hold this time. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, here comes the turn. The top of descent. Oh yeah, you're right. It's right here as well. So we are 79 miles away from our top of descent. Not sure how I overlooked that. Alright, there's 10K. You guys can have your snacks and beverages in the back. We up. Nice. I don't have my... I usually would be in the drone camera, but I can't do it because my controller died, so I gotta charge it. It just takes a while to charge. It wouldn't even make it, I don't think, before the stream is over. Alright, Nasher, thank you, man, for coming out. And thanks for all your help. It was really helpful, man. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. What do you guys think about this new chase plane thing coming out from Parallel 42? Have you heard about that yet? It's a new camera system, a camera system mod for Microsoft Flight Sim. I don't know if it's coming out for 24 or 2020. I gotta look into that. But what do y'all think about it? I know it comes from P3D, right? And I never played P3D, so I don't know how good it is. Like, is it a big deal? Because it sounds like it's gonna be a big deal.
American 180, we request radar vector for
it sounds like it's gonna be a big deal.
Runway 14 for Nassau.
American 180, descend 4,000. Turn left heading 005
Either way,
for ILS
I'm looking forward to it. Parallel
Nassau.
42 is a really good developer, and they always make good stuff. And I know a lot of people have been asking about it.
Bahamas Air 166, turn left heading 265.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely let you know. I think I'm good now. I think that first flight, that first full flight helped me understand better what it takes to fly the plane and what's needed, what needs to be done. And some of the little, like the little nuances, right?
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, expect the ILS Zulu runway 6 approach into Freeport. I'll have you descending in about 10 minutes.
Is she doing the radio or am I doing the radio? I can't remember. I think I'm doing radio. Copy that, thank you. We'll expect the ILS Zulu, runway 6 approaching Freeport. PIAGGIO 180 Bravo. Yeah, it's for me. I think she needs to go back to training. She has not been doing good handling the radio today. Needs to go back into training.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, contact Nassau Center on 125.7.
Over to Center 125.7, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Center, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo is at 16,000. We could have went higher. We're still a ways out.
November 116 Bravo, Nassau Center identified. Greetings, Andros Island altimeter 1020.
Clear direct Joby.
Alright, we got contacts.
Envoy 459er, turn left heading 080.
Yeah, I am from Houston. I used to work at IH at Houston Intercontinental Airport. Used to work there as a ramper.
4590.
Envoy 459er, clear direct to Joby.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna make another video, but other stuff keeps getting in the way. So on our right, that's Nassau, Bahamas. We just departed. On our left is, what do you call it again, chat? You guys named it for me earlier. You can look on the map. I always forget the name of this one. What's the name of this massive island? I don't know. The Bahamas. And we're going up here to Freeport.
JetBlue 126, contact Miami Oceanic Center on 123.
Oh yeah, one thing I did not show you guys
Oceanic Center on 123.775.
the screen infos out. Now, right now, none of these screens turn on.
Flight level 370.
Like, there's a screen back here as well. So none of them actually do anything at the moment. Oh, that's the view right there. That's the view right there.
103003.
They don't work right now, but they said that in a future update, whenever that may be, they're supposed to potentially add something there, like a map or something, or who knows, maybe just a screensaver. That'd be nice. Alright, we had pizza on the first flight. Let's get a different, something else. Let's do...
Climbing King, flight level 340, WestJet Golf Hotel Lima Lima.
Oh, look at that massive burger.
Nassau Center, TBM Alpha Charlie 64 with you, 19,000, climbing the flight level 300.
That is a massive burger.
TBM Alpha Charlie 64, Nassau Center identified. Good afternoon.
But yeah, eventually they're going to be adding something to that screen, so that'd be really nice.
Nassau Center, Freebird.
Yeah, so far, now that we've done a full flight, I've kind of learned a bunch. It's a good time to get some feedback. So, performance-wise, it's been a butter smooth performance. I haven't had any issues with like stuttering. Let's turn that down. I've had any issues with stuttering or like low FPS, anything like that. So very well optimized. All of the animations are very smooth. So like all the chariots moving, and put this one back. The night lighting is really nice. We showed that off at the beginning of the stream. I love that all these guys open, and they do actually have sounds to them. Can't hear it right now because it's kind of loud. I love the detail in the cabin. I think like where this aircraft shines is honestly back here. Like the cabin is so well done, man. That was a trash can right there. The cabin's been so well done. The cockpit is nice too, right? Cockpit is nice too, but it reminds me of CJ4, which is not bad. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. just not like a flashy cabin, or not a flashy cockpit. And that's not the developer's fault. That's just how it is. It's just all aboard. It's partly glass. It's not it's not like, you know, it's not like a Gulfstream or something like that. But it's good. I have no problem. I have no complaints with the cockpit. No complaints at all. What else? Yeah, like the animations, like the sounds as a whole. Everywhere the sounds are good. I think they need to add a flushing sound to this. That's my own personal thought. I think they need to add a way to flush this. That's just me though. It's very important. It's very important. What else? I don't have much to complain about this plane, man. I really don't. Really don't have much to complain. Yeah, it would be nice to see something. Be nice to see something on these screens. Flushing the toilet. Oh, being able to change the screen, like the screensaver, which you probably can. There might be a file in the download. I don't know. I'll take a look. That'd be cool to change. Other than that, man, I mean, it's solid. It's solid. I mean, it has the engine health simulation, which is nice. It does kind of have failures, not really, but like if you don't treat the aircraft right, like if you don't fly it right, if you over torque your engine, you will have an engine failure. If you leave your battery running without, you know, for too long, you will run your battery out. So like there's different systems in the back end that are running that are not really advertised, right? You're not going to see that on the feature list, but they do have like a very realistic electric system simulation running in the back, and I'm sure they probably have all the other systems as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just a good all-around plane. And if my thoughts on this is if
whenever you'd like to send and maintain altitude 11,000, altimeter 1020.
all right, we'll descend down to 1000 at pilot's discretion. PIAGGIO 16 Bravo.
Twin B 0 Charlie Mike, climb flight level 180.
Not quite there yet, but yeah. If you like business jets, like if you like that style of flying, I think this is a must-have. To be honest, it is a little awkward on the outside, and we're not even even close to pushing the limits of this thing. Like, this is the actual fastest turboprop period, I believe. And its only competitor are business jets. You're not comparing this to King Airs. You're not comparing this to TBMs. You know what I mean? You're not comparing this to anything like that. It's in its own class, but it competes with the business jet market. So if you like flying business jets, that's your thing. And you can look past, you know, the exterior appearance. Like, if this doesn't bother you, then it's definitely a good aircraft for you. Now, some people love this look, like this style. Personally, it's not me. But after flying it, seeing the interior, seeing how it flies, how it sounds, like, I can see myself flying this a lot more.
And any chance we could just do the usual?
For VIP ops, for sure.
Clear direct Leonard Thompson, and we'll be expecting the usual runway 9 for Caravan 8 Sierra Golf.
Nice.
Caravan 8 Sierra Golf, contact Leonard M.
Adam, you just did the same flight in a Beechcraft the other day? Nice. Yeah, I like flying out the
contact Freeport approach on 126.5.
over to Freeport approach, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Alright, let's get ready to land this thing. Alright, 126.5. Freeport approach, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo at 16,000.
November 116 Bravo, Freeport approach identified. Hello there. Freeport altimeter 1020.
Alright, let's take a look at our approach and all that. So we're approaching our top of descent. We'll go to Navigraph here, and we'll do a nice little search for Mike Yankee Golf Foxtrot. We'll hit enter. We have been actually, you know, I just realized they're gonna. They said they're gonna give me the ILS, but but I want the VOR
Bahama
approach.
320,
I'm gonna see if I can
climb flight
request
level 150.
the VOR Yankee for runway 6.
Flight level 150, Bahama 320.
Let's go to approach.
Bahama 320, ready to begin our descent.
VOR Yankee. There we go. So this is our approach. It's like an arc, right? So we come in via Delta 146 Lima, make a left turn for a 12 nautical mile DME arc at 2,000 feet around into Freeport. So it'll be basically a visual approach. So if ATC doesn't understand what we want, we'll just ask for a visual and just fly it in that way. A little worried that we might be too high again. So we'll go ahead and descend now, honestly. Let's go into vertical speed. We really haven't got a chance to really show off the VNAV because we just have not been there in time. Let's see. Yeah, so be 2,000 here, I think, right? We're 2,000 there. Yeah, we should be. Let's put /1,000. Yeah, so like I should have checked that. That's my own fault. Yeah. I should have checked that. Alright, descending very quickly. We have 14 miles to lose like 10,000 feet. That's gonna be fun on the ears. When I said the style that I don't like, it's not the livery. It's just the shape of the plane. I just don't like the fish look of it. That's what I don't like. The livery I like. I like this livery. I just don't like the shape. You know, I prefer the shape of like a Phenom, or a Challenger, a Gulfstream, Learjet, like all those. I like those as far as aircraft silhouettes. But oh, bring that power back.
Caravan 8 Sierra
Ken LeMay, you say you're looking forward to this one as well as the Beechcraft Starship. That's another interesting looking air. The Beechcraft Starship. What's that look like? What does that look like?
Caravan 8 Sierra Golf, Roger. Contact Leonard M. Thompson Tower on 118.6. Good day.
Oh, that's weird. I'm not a fan of that either. Black Square is making that? Alright. I like Black Square. But that is not a plane. Yeah. It's like this, except with no T-tail and some massive winglets. Look it up, chat. Look the Beechcraft Starship up. It's super futuristic looking. You can tell, like, back in 1983 when they made it, they were, like, thinking of the future and making it look super futuristic. But, you know, yeah. It does remind me of this, though, for sure. It looks like a cousin of this plane. Oscar says, I hate it. I don't want to say it, but like, I know people out there want that plane. Like Ken LeMay is one of them, and I want you to get the planes you want. But I also want the planes that I want, and that ain't one of them. And
November 116 Bravo, Freeport approach, descend and maintain altitude 3,000. Turn left heading 285 vectors for the ILS runway 6 approach.
Send down to 3,000, and can we request the VOR Yankee for runway 6, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo? He's not gonna give it to me, I don't think. We'll just fly it myself.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, cleared for the VOR Yankee approach to runway 6 at Freeport.
Sweet. Cleared for the VOR Yankee, runway 06 for Freeport, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Sweet. Data says I'll fly it. What planes do you want that's not currently available? Let's go down the list. Mostly business jets, honestly. Like, we have a lot of really good airliners that are here or are in plans. Obviously, I want a 757, right? Obviously, I want a 767. and a 787. Bluebird is working on that. I would like a higher fidelity 747, but a modern 747. Like, I'm not that big into the older school stuff. Why are we not descending anymore? I think we're going too slow. What else? Planes do I want? What do we not have? But yeah, mostly business jets. So like, what I do want that I have no idea is coming is I want the Challenger 350 or 650. I want a really good Gulfstream, like a good Gulfstream, like a this quality Gulfstream. I'll be happy with. I know we have a Phenom coming from our friends at FS for Born. Can't wait for that. Yeah, that's a good one, Data. That one is like near the top of my list, a Falcon 8X. And we're still waiting for that on X-Plane. Like 4 or 5 years later, they promised they were making a Falcon 8X. We never got it. Never got it. Not sure what happened with that. But yeah, Falcon 8X, the Challengers, the other business jet. We needed a... We have a King Air, but I want Black Square to like completely redo the King Air, like they did with the what's that one plane they just did, the Duke. Like I want them to just take everything out the Duke and put it in the King Air. That's my favorite plane, is the King Air 350. And the one by default is such a disappointment, sadly, on Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, FlightFX is making the C750. Yeah, global. Yeah, I want that one too. I want that one too. Yeah, the majority of the planes that I want are business jets. Everything else we kind of already have. I love the 777. Already got that. 73 Max. We got that already. We needed it in 24, but we got it.
Free-part rate.
November 1 Charlie Papa Roger. Continue westbound VFR.
All I can think of right now.
1018.
But I'm more into the modern
radar,
stuff.
November 641 Charlie Papa, we'd like to request flight following if that's available, please.
We also need an A340. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do. It's not my. I don't like the 340 personally, but yeah, I think most of the community is kind of Airbused out. You know, we've been getting like 5 different A320s, 3 A321s, 5 A330s. I think the community is a little bit Airbused out. I mean, we do need them, right? But who needs a King Air when you have a Piaggio Avanti? But the King Air is so much cooler. Like, don't get me wrong, right? We're flying the plane, we're showcasing it. I like it, I love it. But my personal opinion and my personal taste is just the King Air in real life is just my favorite turboprop. It just is. There's something about the way it looks, the way it sounds, the way it operates. I don't really care if it has a glass cockpit or steam gauges. I prefer the steam gauge variant. But I just want like a really good fidelity King Air. Now the Black Square one that they have is really good. It's a really good upgrade, but it doesn't have the Beechcraft Duke treatment. It doesn't have the TBM treatment where they've added the opening doors and all the failures and this and that. Like, it doesn't have all that fancy stuff yet. So, and I feel like they're so close to doing it. Yeah, the C750 is coming. We don't know how long it's going to be till they finish that, but it's coming. All right, we've now reached the end of the VOR Yankee approach. Nice. Should be getting down to 2,000 feet here. He's already cleared us for the approach, which usually means if they clear for the approach, it means they're also cleared for the approach altitudes. So we're on that. Let's get our landing lights on. So we'll prepare for landing here. So let's get the sync PH off. Arm auto feather. Lights are already on. Seatbelt signs have come back on. Recognition lights come back on. What's our speed look like? A little fast. Pull back. Good evening, Jado. Welcome to the stream, man. Just fly the Learjet 45. I do fly it, and I like it. The latest update of the Learjet that came... Oh, sorry. The Learjet 35 came from... Who's that developer? Who was the one that made it? I can't remember what their name is. It's good, but it's broken on 2024, sadly. And then there's another plane, the Kodiak. So SWS, the one who makes the Kodiak, they just updated the Kodiak to work in 2024. But I will warn you, at least on my machine, it was very stuttery and low FPS. They got to do some optimization on that. But I love flying that plane. But no, I mean, right now, I'm thinking about like for the VIP mission for private jet type ops right now. Like this is gonna probably scratch the itch for a while. This will scratch the itch for a while. Adding in some more power. Our runway is on our right. Can't quite see it. It's a little far, but it's over there. And right now we're kind of in this arcing turn. Let's go ahead and get the replay up this time. I forgot it last time. Using flight control replay that still works in Microsoft 2020. All right, let's see. Mike Yankee Go Foxtrot, you're in a P81, P180. I do want to do a flight. I might do a flight later off stream where I do like a longer 2 or 3 hour flight. Oh shoot, we're fast. Where I go up to like a much higher altitude. I have a couple of video ideas I have planned for this, so I might do some videos to follow up this live stream. But there'll be a bunch of different streamers streaming this plane. Probably now, honestly, and throughout the week, leading up to the release, leading up to and after.
Romeo Kilo, contact Freeport Tower on 118.5.
It'd be sick if Microsoft Flight Sim had shared cockpit. Yeah, it would, man. There's a mod you can use, but I don't know if it still works. I haven't seen anybody using it in a while. What's it called? Share. I can't remember the name of it. I got a brain fart. Yeah, but there's a mod that exists to do shared cockpit right now, but you have like it doesn't support every plane. It supports a lot of them. Your controls, that's what it's called. Yeah, but it'd be nice if it was a native one. Yeah, I haven't used it in a while. All right, we are at 2,000 feet, which is what we were supposed to be at. Look at our approach. Oh wow, we're even on there. Yep, so we're on that 12-mile DME arc at 2,000 feet. Basically, we're on a base right now.
Direct Monroe.
He has not sent us to Tower yet, I don't think. Tower is supposed to be
Velocity
on
0 Tango Bravo. Please expedite your climb to 10,000.
Expedite to 10,000. Velocity 0 Tango Bravo.
Velocity 0 Tango Bravo. Expedite to 10,000 feet.
I might call visual. Do we have visual? Let's see.
Expediting to 10,000 feet. Velocity 0 Tango Bravo.
I don't see it.
Velocity 0 Tango Bravo. Expedite climb altitude 10,000 feet.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a pretty big job, right? Is it like just one person who runs your controls? Because a lot of planes have come out, and he's probably working on Microsoft 2024 support as well.
Velocity 0 Tango Bravo.
All right, let's land the plane.
Continue climb
Guys.
altitude 10,000 feet.
Let's land the plane. Oh, we didn't do our perf, did we?
Roger, Wilco. Velocity 010 Tango Bravo.
Nope. Well, we'll be alright. Field in sight. Field in sight, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, cleared for the VOR Yankee approach to runway 6 at Freeport.
Velocity 0 Tango Bravo. Contact Nassau Center on 134.2.
Yeah, he's clueless. I will switch over to tower myself. Alright, I'll follow off.
4.2, velocity 0 Tango Bravo. Good day.
Power back. Freeport Tower, PIAGGIO 180 Bravo, 11-mile final. 06. Alright, speed
November 116 Bravo, Freeport Tower, continue approach runway 6, wind 025 at 5.
Runway 6, continue, PIAGGIO 180 Bravo. That's the gear warning you're hearing right now. And here comes the gear down.
Ground on a 121.7.
TB-Man 5 Alpha Victor, say again your last transmission.
Element says all the business jets that FlightFX are making is going to take all his money.
Jet 4 Juliet Whiskey cleared for takeoff.
I agree, man. I'm looking forward to it too.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, wind 025 at 5. Runway 6 cleared to land.
Runway 6 clear to land, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. I do have controls. Autopilot is off. Flaps are coming down, gear is down, and indicating. Add some power here. We'll get the sounds back up. Alright, flaps full. Adding trim. We should have a wind straight down the runway this time. There we go. That nose up.
Freeport Tower, what frequency do you want us on for departure?
Expedite Air 5523, roger. Continue as filed.
Tower Blue Streak 5467, request IFR clearance to Charlotte.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Oh man, we're ballooning. Ballooning bad. A little bit of crosswind. Yep, there's a crosswind again. We're slow. Put her down, put her down, put her down. Oh! Alright, coming out of beta. Let her roll. Let her roll. You've flown this in real life? Got 6 hours in it. Wow. We need to talk. That's pretty cool. Alright, welcome to our final stop of Freeport, Grand Bahama International. Exit to the right here at Alpha. And the brakes are actually not very good in the PIAGGIO. Like if you were to go full throttle and hold the brakes, it won't hold you. I gotta watch out for that.
PIAGGIO 16 Bravo, welcome to Freeport. Contact ground on 121.7.
Over to ground 121.7, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo.
November 1 Charlie.
Freeport ground, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo is clear, 06. Where are we going?
November 116 Bravo, Freeport ground, taxi to General Aviation parking via hotel. Have a great day.
Oh, we're to transient via hotel. Have a good day, PIAGGIO 16 Bravo. Thank you for your service. Yeah, I think you're gonna like this element. You're gonna love this. Honestly, I know you're gonna like this. I know you're gonna like this plane. I know your taste in aircraft. You're gonna love this one. Keep the auto feather on for taxi, but we will turn off the landing lights. Just straight into the taxiway, or straight into the terminal. And we'll go back to, we forgot that part, back to ground idle for taxi. That's why we're going so fast. Better to taxi in ground idle, or else it'll get away from you. He has a lot of power. Again, the fastest turboprop to this day. Very powerful engines. You can go all the way up to 41,000 feet if you want it. Has a lot of the performance of a business jet, but in a turboprop, which is crazy. Yeah, Jet Kit, they've been working on this for a while, man. They've been working on this PIAGGIO for a while. But yeah, the wait is almost over. It comes out on just a couple days from now, on the 6th of February. Again, this is an early access version I'm playing right now, so it's not perfect. We did run into a couple bugs in today's stream, and also some user error in this stream. I'll take credit for what I've done as well. But I want to say big shout out and thank you to FlightFX for allowing me to take an early access first look at this aircraft. I hope I did it justice. I did make a couple of mistakes here and there, but again, I just got my hands on this, so I am learning as we go as well. But definitely will be spending some more time in this aircraft, so I look forward to flying a bit more. Let's go and watch the replay and see how that landing was. I don't think it was that great, to be honest. I'm actually going to leave the engines on. I don't know how this aircraft is going to react to replay mode. I'm actually going to put the aircraft basically like in a landing config. And yeah, like that. And then we'll jump to the replay. We'll hop off. I don't think we're on. Yeah, we're not on VATSIM, so we don't have to worry about that. We got Say Intentions ATC running. So again, shout out to Say Intentions. Become a partner of the channel. We'll talk more about that in a later stream. But if you're interested in trying some AI ATC, you can use my link at !AI ATC. I'll put in the chat here. There you go. I think it works. We'll see if that link works. Other than that, let's watch replay and see how I did. Stop it using flight control replay today. Yeah, for 25, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I say, like, it's a must-have. Like, if you're into flying business jets and like luxury type planes or executive VIP type transport stuff, like, this is a must-have for anybody who flies that type of flight. Let's see. I load and play. Let's see. It might break it. I don't know. I have not tried replay mode. It might break it. Alright. Running fast forward. There we go. Did y'all hear the sound of that? Oh my gosh. And then also, something that so many developers miss is the faint little skirt when the wheels touch down. So many planes miss that. I don't know how they missed that obvious thing, but it had it. Again. Boris needs to start adding, like, you know, like on hip-hop songs where you'll have like the producer will put like Boris on the track or something like that. Like, Boris gotta start putting tags on these planes somewhere, because he is killing it, man. He is seriously killing it. The audio on that reverser sound was spot on, bro. Spot on. Jet Kid, I have a question for you. You mentioned the torque sim citation. Is that worth it? I was looking at that plane, and that price tag completely threw me off. I was like, I'm not paying that much for a plane that's not even as good as a hot start. So anyways, one more time for the culture, and we'll get out of here. Again, thank you, FlightFX. Stay intentions. Flight control replay. Asobo. Boris Audio Works. But yeah, final conclusion, as I said, do I recommend it? Yes. If you are into business jets, it's a must-have for sure. And you have the good thing is that even if you want it on 2024, it is coming to 2024, right? So you can rest assured that you buy it once on 2020, and you'll get it on 24 when it's available on 24 with no extra charge. So. I like the gear, the gear animation too on touchdown was really nice as well. The price tag is steep, but you think it's worth it. X-Plane add-ons have always been on the pricey side. Bro, that price is high though, man. For a business jet on X-Plane? I don't know. Man, I don't know. I want to fly it though, I really do. I want to fly it bad, but not bad enough to pay, what, $100 for it. And the King Air from Airfoil Labs, I just got that on sale during Christmas, and it's really good. So that one I do like. And there it is. All right, you couldn't hear the sound from this angle, so I'm gonna leave you guys with one more view from the outside. I'll say my thank yous and goodbyes right now. This could be loud. So I want to say thank you to Oscar, Jet Kid, Element, Sean Nguyen. Matter of fact, I gotta give a shout out real quick to everybody who was flying on board with us today. We had 8 passengers on board. Ken LeMay, Data, Legendary, Lucas, Jono, Hey Fred, Aviate, Kenneth, who was sitting on the toilet, and Yannick. So shout out to all those people. We'll be back tomorrow. Thursday I'm busy. But tomorrow and Friday we should be back live. So come back through. I'm hoping to do some train sim. Maybe. I don't know if we'll fit any train sim in this week. But we'll see what we can do. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, remember you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. The sound's brought to you by Boris. Let's go. ladies and gentlemen, the flying catfish.